Yes.
Okay, you have your pants on. Once you have your pants on, that's fine. Hey, everybody, we're live. Just to confirm, yes, Hive has his pants on. I thought I saw something earlier, but it turns out it was just a little mouse. Hey, nice pants. How's it going?
Thank you.
So we'll say hello to people who are waiting. Ingrid is here. Hey, Ingrid, how's it going?
Hi, Ingrid.
Good to see you. Love Ingrid. Nicoletta is here. Hey, Nicoletta.
Hey, Nicoletta.
Nicoletta. Minifig Nick says, hi everyone, Betsy O'Connor was doing a happy dance earlier when the new store in Dublin was announced. You bet. I've been on a cloud since 8:30 this morning.
I didn't know if that was fake news or not. I really was like, what? Come on. What? Like, they're actually going to do it?
I know. My uncle sent me a message of all things, first thing in the morning, and I was looking, I was like, no, that's, he saw something, it's opening in Berlin, and he just read it wrong or something. And then I got another message, and another, and in about an hour I had about 50 messages from people from all over the world. Yo, Sai, oh my god, check this out. And I was like, oh my god, I was shaking and stuff. It was like a baby. But yeah, so happy.
Yeah, I just assumed that you had found out about it.
yeah. Minifig Who's here. Hey, Minifig Who? Hello. Cosmo Candy. Gary, the good news. You've heard it. Now, Gary's in Limerick. So it's a little bit of a trek, but I'm sure he'll pop up to Dublin to check out the Lego store when it is open. So cool.
And I forgot the date. Did you have the date on there? Did they say?
No, they said summer. So hopefully, I mean, like at the worst it's August. At the best it's June.
Well, so, I mean, how far away is it from you?
In the car, it's about half an hour, 40 minutes.
Okay, so it's not like it's
very
not like super close. Because I was like, if it was super close, like within minutes, I was like, you could just like check on it. You can be like, okay, all right, yeah. Looks like they're moving along. All right,
peek in the shutters and everything. I just can't wait for it though, because like I've never even been in a Lego store. I've no experience of any of it at all.
Well, I'm really happy for you though. I mean, that's really awesome because we're always joking around about it, but it's really cool that you get to have one.
Yeah,
that's so and I went through a roller coaster of emotions because I was so happy for you, and then I saw like something that triggered me when it was talking about the exclusive stuff, and I'm like, regional exclusives, what?
Yeah. So I reckon it'll be like the London kind of thing. I don't know what minifigure you could have for Ireland, but they might have a printed tile. I think that would make sense.
That would make sense, and you guys deserve one, for crying out loud.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of exclusives. Our buses they're nothing to write home about. They're nice buses. They're very like clean and they're very, very modern. And some of them use hydrogen to power themselves and stuff. But they're not iconic like a Red London bus. So I don't know what they'll do. I'm very, very excited. Now, a lot of people have been telling me they're looking for people to work there. I don't think I could ever work in retail ever again.
It's tough. It's a tough job.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that, but it really, really is.
Yeah, it's a hard one. Like Lorraine never worked in retail up until last year, and now she works in retail, and it's driving her crazy.
Yeah, I've done it a little bit too, and like I said, it's not easy,
Yeah. Beltanic is here saying, evening, about time Ireland got a Lego store. I know, it's big news. And there's so many. I mean, it's really good for tourists as well, because like there'll be loads of people coming from the UK over to Dublin. Like it's an hour in an airplane to get here, or less, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, or whatever.
No, so it's really awesome.
Yeah, Leprechaun exclusive minifig, says Minifig Nick. They have had a Leprechaun minifigure before, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to make you all aware that there is a poll, and the poll is basically about the Brickheads. Now, the new Brickheads, the Spice Girls Brickheads.
That kind of came out of nowhere, man.
Hive, it has divided opinions, it came out of nowhere. I saw the news last night, very blurry image, and then it was just everywhere. But do you like them?
I do for Brickheads, and and it's weird because I kind of have like this this weird kind of love for the Spice Girls in a way, you know what I mean? Because when they came out, I was in like my early 20s.
Yeah.
So I remember just how big and popular they were and stuff. But unfortunately, they're nowhere near even close to the top of my list of Lego stuff to get. So unfortunately, it's just not gonna happen.
Have you noticed that they're pretty much going down the Funko way, where they've got like all of them in a pack? Do you see the Bad Batch Funko exclusive? So every Bad Batch figure from Funko was in a box, and I think that's still available. And it looks like Lego have done that too.
Because I've seen some of them, but I just can't recall. But I know others were like that. But yeah, I think they are kind of going like more in that direction. Yeah, it seems like it.
BFAB is here. Hi, BFAB.
Hello,
what's up, BFAB?
guys. How's it going?
No,
Hey, I tried to stay awake and watch you guys last night, but I went to bed, and guess what? When I woke up, I think you were still on at like 7 a.m. or something.
They were up for a long time. I go like, I'm going to sleep, boys. Take care. Then I'm like sitting there. I'm just relaxing, trying to go to sleep. And I'm like, oh, you know what? They're probably not on. I think it was like 2 hours later. I checked, and then I see all of them on there. And I'm like, guys.
Yeah. It was really awesome because, you know, it's been a while since we've all gotten to hang out together. So we were even hanging out like after the stream ended for a while too. But it was cool. It was cool. And just like, you know, and BFAB jumped in there for a little while too. And we got to talk and everything. It was nice, man. You know,
that's good. I just want to say hi to. So I just want to say hi to Chris, who's dropped in. Chris, where I live, Chalice. Always a tongue twister with you, Chris. Tim Bainbridge is here. Also, hey Tim, how's it going? He reckons one of the exclusives could be a Ship in the Jameson bottle. That would be pretty cool. And who else did I see there? Stud Sidious, how's it going, dude? Are you popped up? There you go. And I saw Echo Bricks saying, "Hey, Si, congratulations on the new store." I made a video.
Listen to him.
I know, and I mean, I told Katie, and she was like, "Oh my god, they heard your message," and I was like, they probably started this process about 2 years ago." Unfortunately, I'd love to take some of the responsibility.
No, you have to take credit for it, Si. Run with it. Say it was all because of you.
Well, then I will. Actually, there's another guy, a friend of mine who is a TikToker, Block Studios. He actually started a mini campaign over on TikTok as well. So that's pretty good.
TikTok is a conspiracy. It's fake.
It's a conspiracy. I don't know. I think they might be trying to take over the world.
Yeah, seeing like teenagers dance is a little traumatizing to me, but you know, it is what it is.
At Brickstage,
I there's good stuff being done with it, and there's bad stuff being done with it.
I'm about to join the dance squad on TikTok.
I want to see you dancing on TikTok. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We all want to see it.
Craig won't be here tonight. He says, "I'm not going to make it tonight. Just got too much to do. I'll have you on in the background." I said, "That's cool." He's heading away, so I mean, it'd be madness to try and join us tonight. But I want Hive. I'm excited that you're here because I rarely get to have you on. We had you on before, and you explained who BrickHIVE is and the channel. But what I wanted everybody to know is, you're revamping your daytime live stream, which is called
Good Morning Brick World.
And why have you revamped it? I have a few theories myself, but you tell me why you're revamping.
It's for different reasons. Part of the reason is because there's an entire wave of things in my life right now that are being revamped, and my channel is always kind of evolved. And it's doing that right now. Part of it's because I've got this huge Lego space now and all that. But as far as Good Morning Brick World goes, I wanted to start formatting different things for different reasons. So I eventually, depending on time, I want to start a podcast. But I won't get into that part. But the Hive streams.
Hi, didn't you have a podcast?
Well, it's different. Like, so Hive streams are still going to be in my mind just like live streams. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted Good Morning Brick World to be more like a show. Yeah. So, and it's still evolving because, you know, Doc and I keep throwing stuff around and getting ideas and trying to make more of a solid format. But that was the whole point of Good Morning Brick World. I wanted it to be more like a show, and I wanted to also trim it down to 2 hours instead of 3. And
Horrible idea. Continue.
And I wanted a co-host. I wanted somebody that was always there with me to, co-host with me.
And you chose that?
I think it's a really good idea, and I do think Doc is a great co-host as well, because he doesn't take the mick. He's taking it quite serious, and it's refreshing.
He's actually given me new life when it comes to Good Morning Brick World, because he's had so many cool ideas. Like, he's doing like the intro thing. We've slowly been reaching out to a little bit people at a time.
That's why you asked me if he could interview me for Brick World or Good Morning Brick World, and I ignored the message because I was confused.
No. He keeps coming up with these awesome ideas, and like with the introduction first, and we still do it, but first it was about he wanted to have Good Morning Brick World and just different languages, because it's Good Morning Brick World. And then he thought of the idea about having like just different people, different creators, or just people in the chat, whoever, you know what I mean? If you want to come on and you don't have to show your face, just say, hi, this is blah, blah, blah. Good Morning Brick World from Maryland or whatever. You know what I mean? He just keeps coming up with these great ideas. I'm sorry. Oh, but yeah, he's done a wonderful, wonderful job. And he's been like clockwork, because that was the big thing. Whoever wanted to do it, it's a commitment. I'm not saying, you can't be sick once in a while or something like that, but like I've only missed like 2 or 3 Good Morning Brick Worlds in the 2 years that it's been going on, So that was important as well.
You got to sign your life away and you get nothing in return. Doc is a slave to Brick Hive.
Doc is, he pretty much is. I just want to say hi to 200 Bricks who's dropped in, guys. Andrew is here. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Brick Queen is here. Hey, Brick Queen, good to see you. Mitty Bricks is here. Cosmo Candy dropping in as well. We have Brick Jedi. How's it going? Ahoy hoy. And Andrew saying hello to everybody. Yes. I really like that idea that you've because you have an opportunity, you get a good watch crowd on both of your live streams, and each crowd know what to expect on each one. So it's no holds barred at nighttime, and you've put the brakes on even more in the daytime, which is brilliant. And I mean, it's good because it's daytime in some part of the world all the time. But what made you want to? What did you just look at it and go, oh, it's either I scrap this or I'm gonna give it something good?
No, I never had any intentions on scrapping it. Good Morning Brick World is just a part of my life now. Like, to the point where even Mrs. Hive, like, she plans stuff around Good Morning Brick World. Like, she knows every Sunday that's what I do. So I mean, now how it would have been formatted or changed or whatever, that's that would have been determined, I guess, depending on what happened. But yeah, I would have always done it, and it would have always been at least the same vibe, where it's basically the complete opposite almost of like a Hive stream. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just wanted nothing but, if at all possible, just good vibes on Good Morning Brick World.
And then you have somebody like me in there, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is horrible! Why did you have BFAB on Good Morning Brick World?"
Dude, I probably slip up once more than anybody. You know what I mean? Like, try to debate somebody on Good Morning Brick World. I was like, whoa, what am I thinking, man? This is not.
I still remember the day that I was at work and I was just in a bad mood, and so I pop in to, chat with you guys, and I'm cussing a bunch, and you're like, BFAB! It's Good Morning Brick World. I'm cussing so much.
You're having a rough day that day, it happens. But yeah, now I gotta Doc's got it to the point where, like, I said crap the other day. He's like, whoa. So I lowered it down to feces. I was like, man, what is this feces?
Hey, what's up, Shy?
Hey.
Shy's here on time?
Well, I'm only going to be here for like a second because I just wanted to make sure I popped up before, in case I don't make it back from picking up my kids and getting them a haircut.
God dang, he baited us.
Hey, well, listen, I'm here for a minute. Just at least a minute.
You're welcome. You're welcome. As I say, you're always welcome.
You need to do a screenshot so you can put Shy in the thumbnail. And like everybody's gonna watch it and be like, man, what the F? He was only here for like 5 minutes, man.
Not even like 30 seconds.
He was here.
Shy's gonna be like, hey, I'm here, subscribe to my YouTube channel, link below, and then leave.
I did like.
Do you know? I do need to put the Cali Brick Click link in there at some stage as well.
Yeah,
I keep
do that.
forgetting about that.
Oh man, you guys
put
are
the Cali
really-
Brick Click one.
I got really bored, and I was
Oh my
I was
God.
Walmart clear. I just went through a bunch of Kelly Brick Click episodes on my way. I went to like 15 Walmarts for like 3 stuff. Basically got kicked out of a store, and I have a story to tell. But yeah,
As long as you were contributing to the algorithm, I'm happy. That makes me happy. I don't care.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I helped, but I downloaded a bunch of the episodes. So I
Yeah,
don't know if I-
you did it on Spotify, right?
No, on YouTube Red.
Oh, damn. Do not
You know what's really crazy about
I'm
the
trying to
Spotify
dominate
thing,
that space.
real quick is when I listen to music, like I'm paying for it right now, but before when I got it for free, so when I listen to music, I would get the commercials, right?
Yeah.
When I listen to the podcast, no commercials.
Because it's not
Monetized, right?
monetized.
Oh, is it like YouTube where you gotta like?
Do you
reach
think
a
you did
certain
yourself dirty though?
criteria?
Guys, I know you made that new channel, so it's easier. Which I guess we all kind of appreciate, not having to jump to 15 different channels. But
You
like-
told me to do that.
I think Sans told you to do that. I disagreed with Sans. I'm just like, sure, yeah, Sans is right. But no, it was a good idea in that sense because like everything's together. So you expect the content when it comes out. You watch it. I mean, I just drive and listen to it when I go Walmart clearance hunting. So that's kind of been like my Walmart clearance hunting background noise.
That's
So,
fine with me. I'm happy with that. No, but it's doing well on like the podcast platforms. So
Right.
like, because
yo, Sky, there's like one Lego podcast other than you.
there's like
No,
25.
there's a few.
Really?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot. And Lego just came out with one. So you know that post I did on Instagram like maybe like 2 weeks ago with a bunch of like Lego podcasts
the
and shows
bits
and
and
stuff?
bricks and bricks and
Yeah,
bits.
yeah.
They copy that one that we're like,
Yeah.
yo, they copied Ryan. Yeah.
So Lego came out with a new one, and I'm like, and I listened to it. I'm like, this is whack. Here are all a bunch of other shows and podcasts that you should be listening to from real fans who really give a crap about this. That's the reason why I posted that post.
Are
And
they any
tagged
good though?
everyone.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like so. I'm gonna big up Julian's podcast, which is dead now. But like
Oh, yeah.
that
Well,
was
like, they killed it on purpose.
yeah, they killed it. But like during that time, I know Kevin kind of screwed himself. But other than that, it was a pretty good podcast. You know what
It
I'm
was a great
saying? Like, I
podcast.
think that you got to see behind the scenes of like Lego. I also think Kelly Bricklick's a good podcast, but I don't feel like it focuses on like Lego. It focuses more on creators.
Yeah, that is true. It's more focused on like the community in itself, more
So, like,
so.
I don't go and watch Kelly Bricklick and be like, yeah, I knew about this new Lego set. Be the Kelly.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
We briefly talk about it.
A little bit.
A little, it's a tad, just to make it
Just a
legitimate.
little bit.
And then Claire's always like cooking. She's like, guys, I'll be back. Just gotta make some food.
No, it's fun. I'm happy with where it's at. Like,
Yeah, you guys are killing it, man.
although it's only like 4 something subscribers, you add like hundreds of more on the Spotify channel and Apple Podcast, but then the retention rate on the podcast platforms are like 80 to 90%. So people are
Oh,
listening to
damn.
the whole thing, as opposed to on YouTube when it's like 20-15%.
Yeah, I feel like
really low.
YouTube people, they don't really have a long attention span. I know, like, for me, like, before I had time to drive around to like 15 Walmarts, like, I'd listen to like 5 minutes of a podcast, 10 minutes of a podcast in a tanning bed, and then I'd wait to the next day, do the same thing. So I was watching in like 10-minute segments. So
Yeah, I listen to a lot of people's even live streams, like Size. If I miss it, like I'll play it later, or like same thing.
Oh,
with
thank you.
Like I literally play it because like every day there's a different live stream and or a different show. Like there's a bunch of other podcasts that
Dude, I do that all the time, man.
I just let
Like,
it play.
if I can't, like, I've even done it. Like, if I'll turn the volume down if I'm
Yeah,
like
just
in
let
an
it play.
environment like I can't really have noise and stuff. You know what I mean? Or if I don't have
Mhm.
headphones, just as long as I'm connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I can't
I'll-
eat my data up. You know what I mean? But
That-
but with my data, I will drop in like it. You know what I mean? Like the stream or whatever, and then
Hey,
fly
Solo.
away. Hey, what's up, Solo?
Solo's alive?
He is,
Solo
man.
is alive.
and he's kicking.
So
Live kicking.
yeah, I do. I like to listen to shows because like music's cool and all, but eventually you're gonna like within the hour you're gonna run out of music and or it's gonna repeat itself. So it's like just play a podcast or a show and just let it play. And there's so many like shows out there and or live streams per day. Like I already know who to turn to, like on that day. Especially when I'm like lurking at work, like Emily for Wednesday.
Well, dude, there's been so many times when I've been listening to you guys' podcasts, especially on those long drives to my job before, where you guys would be supposedly on a topic. And I'd be excited to listen to that topic, and then you guys would just go way off, right? And I'm like, God dang it, man! Like, but then that will turn into a like really interesting conversation. I'm like, man, that's even better than what they're originally going to talk about, man. Like, you guys are always taught because you got 3 very different perspectives on life. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up?
No leg.
No,
are you trying to wait your hair, buddy?
Can't you hang on a second? Now you can hear you.
Oh
no, are you trying to impress the ladies that aren't here, buddy? Is that what you're trying to do? BFAB. How's it going, buddy? Okay, so Nolan, I saw you fixing your hair. Okay, are you trying to impress the ladies?
No.
No, you don't know. Okay, that's a yes. Confirmed.
Yeah, usually when Danny's here, he runs in. He's like, oh, Danny. He likes Danny. Good job. While you're here, we'll say hello to some people, okay? So we'll say hello to Emily.
Hi, Emily. Also, I have one question.
What's your question?
Can I get it back?
Yes, you can. 2 minutes. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's on the bed. Okay, so say hi to Solo.
Hi, Solo.
Say hi to Trevor.
I missed you.
Oh, you missed Solo, do you? I miss Solo too.
Wow. We all miss Solo.
We were talking about Solo the other night.
Don't lie to him.
That's it. I gotta go.
Say hi to Minifig Who. Kellyanne. Ingrid Wynn.
Hi, Goodwin.
And did you say hi to Hive?
Hi, Hive.
Hi.
Look, isn't this room cool? Look,
yeah.
He's got all of his minifigures there. Let's have a closer look. He's got all of his minifigures up in the back. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so cool.
This one right here, I still have to fill up. I haven't put minifigs back in that one yet. They're in a box right there. Yeah.
A box.
That's so cool.
That's what I was finding.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to take you off the big screen now. Just press the wrong button and made everything big. There you go. And you say hi to Shy. Come over here so people can see your face.
I know that.
And do you know what? Shy's going to bring his kids to get their haircut too. Because Nully got his haircut yesterday.
Yeah.
Looking like a champ.
You fell asleep, I heard.
He was like a hippie. You should have seen him so long.
That's what Mrs. Hive calls me too. She says, "Get a haircut, hippie."
Get a haircut, you hippie.
I said, "Whoa."
So you're going to play Fortnite, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to get your controller and your headset. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
You got this, Nolan. Win the game. You got this, buddy. Are you gonna win? Are you gonna win? Good job. I believe in you, buddy. Good job.
BFAB, and then I also got the rock.
You got it. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The rock skin.
I believe in you, Nolan. Okay, you got this. Kill everyone in the nicest way.
Bye.
Bye. Have fun with your game, buddy.
So funny.
Speaking of children, I just got our kids like their own TV, and I don't know why I waited this long to get them their own television so they could just stay away from me.
It's glorious, isn't it? It's glorious.
Like, oh my God, where are the children? Oh, they're in their room? What? What? I haven't heard I hear screaming, but they're fighting with each other in the room instead of having like what they want to watch, whether it be Dino Trucks or like JJ. Like it's really
kids can be distracted easily. I would have probably turned out a better kid if my parents would just turn on the TV. Instead, they're like, you have to read a book and play with Lego. And then I turned out this way. So
you read a book and play with Lego.
Yeah,
like, two of the most constructive things you could probably do.
Well, here's the thing: I didn't have a childhood, so literally, my parents are like, "Yeah, you can't hang out with your friends. I'm worried they're gonna kidnap you." I'm like, "Who wants to kidnap me?" Literally, like my parents had to like interview everyone I hung out with. Like,
I understand that. I get it.
I went to a private school with like 200 people. Like literally, like, so what is my kid gonna do at this exact time? Make sure he only watches VeggieTales, okay? And so like, People are like, yo, why is BFAB a douche? Well, it's because I had to watch VeggieTales and screwed up my
I've never
life.
even heard of VeggieTales.
It's a Christian cartoon.
Yeah,
Very Christian
okay.
cartoon.
I'm
Well, how
ashamed.
am I
I
confused?
still
It's
know
still
all
pretty
the
good. I
songs.
think it's a good show. I thought it was.
I think it's good, but when your parents torture you and you're only watching VeggieTales and Blue's Clues, and you can't hang out with anyone, you turn out like this. So.
That last message still is in my heart.
Yeah, so I remember the parade. I think it was the Thanksgiving parade or whatever.
Mhm.
They had a Blues Clues float or something,
Oh,
and there
cool.
was 3 dudes, right? And I remember watching it with my daughter when she was young and stuff. And I was asking Mrs. Hive, I was like, "Who's the third guy?"
I don't know. I don't know who
She's
the
like-
third dude
And
is.
she just tried to explain it to me. I was like, "I don't even know who that dude is, man."
Oh no. Now that's gonna be Blippi for our kids.
Yeah.
Oh, Blippi just. The sad thing is, I know about Blippi because like a parent was talking to me how their kids watch Blippi, and I'm like, I hope I don't turn out like this guy in like 5 years on YouTube. Hey kids, like,
Hey kids, BLI, PPI. Hey, my kids know how to spell because of that show. You know what? I'm gonna give it to him. It's good content. It really is good content. Like,
Lego
Oh,
YouTuber brother
you're
from
talking about the
another brick is
spelling?
now in
no,
jail.
Blippi, like his YouTube channel. I mean, it's good now because he has someone else doing it. And I think the dude's like, he looks half Asian or Hispanic to me, and then the second person is like she's black. So they're adding like different people into it, and like it's like a mixture of people, which is pretty cool. So I appreciate it.
Yo, this guy is like a million. Probably
Dude,
like
he's making so much money. Like you, oh my god.
I'm gonna sell out. I can't wait till the beef hits.
Hey, BFAB, don't worry. Your channel's already turning into a YouTube Kids channel,
It's
according to YouTube.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Not on that boat,
Somebody,
man. And
somebody commented on BFAB's video a while back. I can't remember how far back it was. It wasn't too long ago. But he said BFAB is the Alex Jones of the Lego YouTube community. Dude. I was like, oh my god, really?
damn, that's cold blooded.
oh yeah, no, I remember.
It
seeing
was
that comment.
funny though,
That's
man.
so cool. That's so cool.
Bye, Ingrid.
Bye, Ingrid.
Take care, Ingrid.
Bye, Ingrid.
I think it's funny though because like I've got those comments a lot. Like people are like,
Well,
yo, why
that's
does he
that's not a fair comparison,
like,
dude.
I
Believe
don't
me.
think people,
BFAB.
but I feel like Alex Jones is all about controversy, and I feel like myself, like
That's
people don't
probably the
understand. Like,
only thing you guys would have in common, honestly.
because for me, every title I put out is made to make somebody upset, and it works a lot of the time. You know, like I love my comments. This guy complains about everything. Like, dude, you just looked at the title. The whole video is positive till like 1 second of it.
Dude,
You're
I just
pissed
remember
off
reading
at
that
me.
comment and I was laughing out loud so hard, man. I was like,
Oh, I
what
love
the
the
heck,
Mario
dude?
community. They hate my guts. Like but they're hilarious. Like I made a joke saying the Mario fans like, only time they run is when they're running to the fridge to eat food, and then all these little kids were just going after me. They're like, "Screw you!" Let's go."
Oh man, it's like,
you-
God,
you
man.
jerk.
This is a third-party Lego set from Brick Veteran. It's
Oh
$1,000.
yeah. Did you finish it?
Almost. So I got to build a tail, but
Yeah, but it looks so good. I cannot believe how many missiles are on that thing,
It's
dude.
36 missiles.
Because what
dude.
was it? Sayers that was saying last night. He's like, that's just like imaginary of the real
No,
thing.
no,
You're like,
they're
no, they're like, no, they're really in here.
Like the- it's crazy, dude. But I have it sitting on top of like my AT-AT, so I have like a stack of Lego right here worth over $2,500.
Wow.
Ah,
Also, Greg is in the green room.
oh, Greg. Hey, Greg.
With that being said, I'm gonna step out to go pick up my kids and drop them to get a haircut. And if you're still on, I'll jump.
Nice to see you, Shy.
Hey,
Bye,
Greg.
Shy.
I know he's here
And
for
Greg,
a
yeah,
minute.
Greg's my listen to for Friday. So Monday it's Claire and Tech. Tuesday it's like up in the air with the random people. Wednesday it's Emily. Thursday it's Cy. Friday it's Greg.
Woo.
And then
Yeah,
hopefully
you're
Hive
flying
comes at
out.
night on that Friday.
Friday, I'm in love
Sunday-
with you,
Sunday
Shy.
is Doc and Hive, and then Greg BRICKHEADZ Greg for his podcast.
Dude,
And then
Shy be
like,
getting around, man.
I literally listen to like everybody's stuff.
You're the best.
Just
There's
playing
a
back
time I listen to everyone's stuff.
then. Hey man, at work I just let it play like in my
Yeah.
headphones. Like it's
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm always eating and listening to like crypto podcast or business podcast or YouTube growth podcast. I feel like that's what I mostly listen to now. So.
all right, guys. Be right back. Peace.
Okay, have fun,
See you later.
Sean.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Don't forget about
Enjoy.
your kids again. I mean, what?
It's Greg. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
So, Hive, how you doing?
Man, I know what. I know I'm so lost right now. I feel like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. I'm just like, where am I? Oh my god, it's a side stream. I'm on a side stream.
I know. This
Yeah.
is well weird.
Yeah, man.
Nice
It's
to
like
see you.
knocked me upside the head, and I just woke up here. It's nice to see you too, man.
Last time I was on this site, which was less than 24 hours ago, Ireland didn't have a Lego store.
It's the best day ever.
You guys should make this like a national holiday. Or whatever,
Until
man.
they like
Oh,
closed it like a
definitely.
week later because no one showed up to the store other than Sai. They're
Yeah,
like,
Can you imagine if like
"What the hell?"
Yeah, I hope they've done their
Can you
market
imagine
research.
if all of Ireland took the day off every year at this day? You know what I mean? It's National Lego Store in Ireland Day.
Yeah, who needs St. Patrick's Day anymore? We need like
Yeah.
National Lego Day.
Screw that. But yeah, I've literally gotten over 300 messages today from people from everywhere, and all sending me Irish news stuff that they saw on the internet. And I'm like, oh my god! Like my uncle was the first one. I was going into the shop to buy Lego magazines, and the phone started to explode. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? I thought the war had started or something. I don't know. But it was I'm so happy. It's the third best day. I suppose the best day getting married or the kids being born. One of those. I don't know.
No, that was in the top 10.
Oh, hold on, you said one of the kids.
You're like at least maybe the top 5.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm intrigued. What you said, one of your kids being born, which was the better one?
No, one of it's
That's
either the
something else.
kids being born or getting married. So if I say the best day is the kids being born, then Lorraine would be like, "What about us getting married?" So I don't know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
first kisses and all that.
That's a
Yeah.
tough call.
If you've ever been divorced, that's quite up there as well.
It's not the best of things to do. I can
It's
think of much
not-
better things to do that I could have taken
Right,
my
yeah.
time.
I can as well, but you got to make the best of these things, Hive.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I
Um,
mean, I got a wonderful kid out of the situation, so you know.
well, there you go. See, it was
Yeah.
it was worth worth
Definitely.
it in the end.
Definitely.
In the end, a silver line in every cloud. So, Sai, I reckon door to door, I can get to Ireland, Dublin, in about 2 hours. So
Easily.
So yeah, definitely be arranging something for around the time it opens.
Road trip.
I was like, "Yeah, you gonna take a road trip, huh?"
Yeah, man. Or at least I like to fly more than I can drive. To be fair, if I can fly somewhere, I'll fly there.
Yeah.
But there we go. So yeah, so what have we talked about so far? You must have been talking, and good to see you. BFAB.
Relationship advice, how not to get divorced.
Divorce, I have to confess, divorcing is extremely expensive. It really is. But you know, these things happen. So I know someone actually, a really good friend of mine was married for like literally 10 months, got divorced, and he had to halve everything. And-
Dang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everything. And it was a nightmare. But anyway,
Guys, this is why you don't get. No, I'm kidding.
I was married for nearly 20 years, so it was a good innings, to be fair. So, you know, I just got married really young. So, you know, you live and learn, folks. You really
Yeah,
do.
Greg changes
Yeah.
his wife every 20 years, so you know.
Exactly, that's what I said. So I've got to, my current wife knows that she's got another good 10 years. The clock is ticking.
That's funny.
Your
Oh, man.
contract is up.
Treat them mean, keep them keen. You know how it goes, BFAB. Okay, so other than the store, what else have we been chatting about? Si? Have you?
I'm loving the revamp that Hive has done with his Sunday show. Good Morning Brick World. I think it's fascinating. I think it's really it's well done, very intelligently revamped, and I'm loving it. I loved it before. I love it even more now.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. And that's the other thing too. It's not just about the content that's being put out. It's just been a lot of fun. And I'm hoping now that there's some sweeping changes into my life, and hopefully I'll know some more things in detail, you know, in the next couple days. But I'm hoping to have more time, because one thing that it's difficult is trying to coordinate with Doc. You know, like what we're gonna do, the segments we have, stuff like that. Now he's really good about sending stuff to me, but trying to coordinate a time that we can talk, especially because he's 3 hours behind me as well. It can be, a little difficult, but
Doc though does have unlimited free time, from what I heard.
I was really surprised that he wanted to do it. Not that he wouldn't want to do it, but just because, again, he's 3 hours behind, so he's starting at 7 when I'm starting, at 10. So it's a lot earlier for him.
He's waiting to sue you when the show becomes a multi-million-dollar show, so he can take half.
Yeah, like a divorce.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and I told him also, like, I mean, yes, it's technically it's tied to my channel. It's I created it, all this stuff. But I told him, I was like, look, man, half of the show is yours. You're my co-host. All right. I was like, you can take whatever you want out of the show, clip it, make what you want with it.
That's a bad idea. I think we know how that works with time.
Well, I mean, obviously, try to take it out of context, but it's hard. I guess you could still do it on Good Morning Brick World if you really edit it good. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And we're trying out, like I said, different things. We're doing like a community spotlight section where we highlight maybe a creator, maybe a thing, a situation, an event.
If you need drama, I got you.
Well, that's more Doc's department. Well, as far as like he gives the drama where probably rumors would fall into, and I give the drama where I just ran a lot.
If you want to know who's cheating on,
I don't know, dude. Even I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, dude, come on, man. You got to be happy with something, man. Like, there's got to be something. There's got to be an episode that you like. There's got to be a character that's gonna do it. It's like snap out of it, man. But yeah, like I said, it's just been a lot of fun. So, and the drawing streams also have like kind of picked up, but that's kind of out of necessity.
Yeah,
more than
loving Kobe, by the way.
Thank you. I was pretty happy with that, and I got to tell you, I went and made a bunch of prints yesterday to get ready to put on. Like, I'm going to start a store up and sell them. But the prints look, I think, even better than the original drawing.
Really?
Right, which is sold already too. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Now, here's the thing: you said it's sold. Did Ratchets actually give you your money? That's the question.
We haven't done
I've got
the
a theory.
yet.
I would wait till you get your money.
Oh yeah, well that's a given. But I need to make more prints before I send it off to him. What were you saying, Greg?
I've got a theory. I think it's something unconsciously that you're going through. That it's a theory. It's a theory. So let me run it past.
I like theories.
And let me tell you what I think. Anyway, this is some a thought. So a certain person I know in the community goes by the name of BrickHive. Quite often, does a rant about Lego. Right?
Yes.
I think that would be fair in saying. It rants about
Very
all
fair
sorts
to
of
say.
things, but he's got a particular sweet spot. Is Lego, I would say, and this particular person goes by the name of BrickHive. Brandon, you might know him actually. He actually has the ability to do very, very good drawings. Lovely shading, nice colouring. He's a good all-rounder, I'd say. Even BFAB, might I add, actually, folks, he's a very good drawer as well.
BFAB is a very talented artist as well.
Very detailed. But also as well, there's this other make of blocks out there called Kobe. Anyway, just hold that thought there, folks. Hold it there, just hold it there, right? Anyway, so this thing that this particular person goes by the name of BrickHive has been drawing recently goes by the name of Cody, and I'm just wondering if is there a correlation between the two? Is there a switch up in blocks or something like that is kind of on your mind potentially?
I mean, I won't lie. It has been on my mind, but here's the whole kicker with that, because I'm not. Well, actually, I think I am a purist, even though I'm probably in denial about it. But dude, it's not just Kobe. That Blue Bricks Group company, dude, they're putting out mad stuff, man. Vehicles, buildings, and I'm not gonna lie. A big part of me wants to buy some of that stuff and integrate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not just because of they're really awesome sets, dude. Their buildings are fantastic, and they're just very reasonably priced, right? But that's the other thing is they're more affordable.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of what it comes down to with Lego, in my opinion. Is Lego is more expensive because of its brand.
Yeah,
You know,
I think
now
so too.
obviously the technical part of it, you know, the clutch and bricks and stuff, but
yeah.
yeah.
It's just a thing. I just had this funny thought. Of course, I'm just going on a barn thing, but I do love. Commander Cody does look awesome, mate. He really does.
Yeah, dude. I gotta tell you, man. So when I went and did these prints, at first I was thinking like it would have to be on like glossy paper. You know what I mean? But I'm not familiar with this stuff because I usually just sell original work. And they were like, no, you want more of like a matte finish. So like it just really gave it.
Oh, it's nice. It gives it
depth. It gave it, the color makes it pop, but this matte finish gave it like almost like a texture.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, like I said, there's definitely stuff about it that I don't like, you know. But for the most part, like I was saying last night, I'm like 85% happy with it. And dude, check it out. I also made where is it? Oh, here it is. So I made a copy of the bee too. I made some prints of that. Yeah, because this is what it was before the brick part.
Scary.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
But yeah, it's good stuff, man. But yeah, the drawing streams are really becoming more of a necessity kind of right now, and I'm going to see how that goes because I'm going to actually try and start like a business with it. You know, very small. You know,
nice.
Try and sell some.
Go for it. Make that money. Make that money.
Try to do some commission stuff. I have an opportunity right now to try and to do it. You know what I mean? To make it work.
I believe in you, Hive. You just got to believe in yourself. I think that anyone that, you know, has some sort of success, it's all about believing in yourself and putting in the effort and, you know, having that drive. You know, like if you're going to go the art way, you know how hard it is to be a successful artist. You got to put everything into it. So you got to ask yourself, do you want your 9 to 5 or do you want to do do you want to be an artist? Right. So,
well, I've always procrastinated with it before.
Yeah.
I'll do something here and there to make some money off it or something like that, but I've never like done it. Like I've never relied on it, you know, for income. But now I'm in a position where I really want to try and do that. But the thing is, like, I will probably make some stickers or some shirts and stuff. But like where I got to actually make money is like doing commission stuff, you know, like doing hyper-realism portrait work for people. Like, you know, usually when I start doing this stuff, people want me to do like portraits of their kids or like maybe their animals or. Dude, I've even had people commission me to draw their car or their Harley Davidson.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't shy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just going to say hello to a few peeps who dropped in. So we have Cut the Craggle. He says, Lego fans, we don't want the Spice Girls BRICKHEADZ. Lego say, so tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Brick Jedi is here, as I said. Redmond is here. How's it going, dude?
Yeah,
the lovely and gorgeous Chef T is here. And likewise, Joey's here too. Maniac for Bricks. Mariana's Bricks is here. Ian had a question. He says it's a random question. That's part 2 of the question, so I won't have that one. Ian, where'd you go to? He says evening first. Greg does a really good impression of him. So his random question is 4 egg custards too much to eat in one evening? I think 1 is too much. It sounds gross.
I think it depends on if you want diabetes.
And then he also says got them in the reduced aisle, but it turns out the girls didn't want them for pudding. I don't blame them. I really don't blame them.
It's a bit like the way I see it, Ian. In a nutshell, I would put it like this, right? It's sociably acceptable to eat a whole pizza. Would the panel agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but when it comes to certain foods, like I don't know. It just isn't, and I think that's one of them, to be honest. Like quiche. When do you ever see anyone eating a whole quiche, Si?
Never.
Well, that's ironically the crazy thing about diabetes. So when I first found out about diabetes, like everybody, and to this day, everybody thinks it's like more sugar, like sweets, that is the hard thing. And it's like, nah, man. I mean, it is. Sometimes I get like a big hankering. I want to eat like half a dozen donuts instead of just one. But no, it's carbs.
Yeah.
Carbs break down
Oh.
sugar, and I'm a big person on carbs, man. Pizza, pasta, fries, chips. You know,
I tell you, you and Ian, you should go out together for a meal because Ian loves all the stuff you're saying, Hive.
dude, I can put away some food. Trust me.
He says, so you're saying I should put them on a pizza?
Exactly. There you go. See, loophole.
Here's a question: Do you guys?
Oh, you there?
Sai, you sound a little different. You know?
Frozen.
Oh, there you go.
I went all choppy. I know. Here's a question. Here's a question for you, right? Would you guys share a pizza ever with anybody, or would you?
No,
I
I'm
don't.
trying to. No, hell, I mean,
Yeah.
sorry.
Is it a personal
No.
pizza?
Yeah.
It's a
Because if
12-inch
it's a personal pizza, that's personal, man. You
pizza.
can't
A
have
12
that.
a 12-inch pizza.
Like even Mr.
Why
Hive, man,
12
I
inch,
smacked that hand.
right?
I'm like, get away from me.
12 inches is not big enough for me.
No, 12 inches ain't big enough. So what are you doing?
You talking meat lovers? Because that's my kind of pizza, man.
on the right.
No, like, you guys think I'm joking, but no, I'm
12
serious. I'm
inches.
all about that meat lovers pizza.
I eat vegan pizza. I go through like one or two of those, and I'm still hungry. So.
Nah, man, pizza's meant to be shared, man.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when
Food
it
is
comes
not meant to be
Valentine's
shared.
Now, a calzone, that can be debatable,
Calzone.
or a
We call it
stromboli,
calzone.
maybe. You know, what's that, Greg?
We call it calzone.
A calzone?
Yeah.
That's all right. I call that one animal la llama instead of llama.
The llama.
I can't help it,
Like
man.
Lloyd.
I can't help it. I just want a la llama.
Lloyd's llama.
Lego should have marketed it that way. It probably would have sold better.
It could have. Maybe.
Hey,
No, what are we
Magic
talking
Koopa's here.
about?
Hey, Magic Koopa. And Mama Lego's here. Magic Koopa and Mama Lego are here as well. No, I don't. Oh, Lorraine's finished. Yeah, I don't like shit. You know the way some people go to a restaurant and they say, "Oh, can I try one of your meatballs?" And you can try some of this. I don't do that. I like Lorraine. When I was dating Lorraine first, she'd be like, "Oh, can I try some of that?" And under my breath, I'd be going, "Oh, for F's sake, not this." And
I mean, like your food?
yeah, and then she'd be like, "Do you want to try some of mine?" And I'd be like, "No. Are you sure? No. I just don't like sharing."
No,
food.
see, I'm weird about it because I like sharing, but
Yeah.
I do, but on my own terms. You know what I mean? Like I'll share with you, but don't just reach over and start grabbing my food. That's, dude, in some places, man, that'll turn into a fight. Like we're gonna scrap.
You chop off a hand.
And I'm telling you what, Mrs. Hive is good with the right hook, dude. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't do it without asking. Like, would you ever have the front to like lean over to someone else's table and nick their food?
Oh
That'd be
no,
rude, wouldn't it?
no.
I'll just take a chip, thanks a million, and I'll take one of your roast potatoes.
Ian's done it.
I think eating from other people is just I couldn't do it. But that's just me.
No, but there are middle grounds. I will say that. So if I have a bag of chips and I'm in the living room or something like that, and Mrs. Hive walks by, she totally has permission to just reach into that bag of chips and grab some. You know what I mean?
You say, "Yo, those are my chips, woman. Come on."
Unless the bag is one of the mini bags, then you need permission.
I'm not sharing chips. I'll share gum with people. I think that's
Dude,
the
I'm
most
just
I'll
saying,
do.
man, you gotta have some etiquette when it comes to this stuff, man.
You always have that friend where their breath stinks and you're like eating gum. And you're like, "Hey, you want a stick?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Are you sure?"
And can I just say that they're making dog treats smell very delicious nowadays. They're really going off the rails.
I'll be your
Hive
dog.
dog of the bots to die from starvation. The Hive thinks the dog treats taste good.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god!
Which
So like, you know,
treats
Mrs.
is
Hive buys
popular?
all this stuff, right? And like, you know, I cracked open a new snack thing for the dog, and I'm like, dude, this smells like beef jerky.
Right.
I was like, this smells like really good beef jerky. And then like, oh my god, no, I didn't try it.
Yo,
man.
guys,
I know
how
better
is
than
that
but-
being sad?
And then like at Christmas, like she packed a whole bunch of treats in the dog's stocking because the dog and the cat, of course, get stockings for Christmas. You know? So, but one of the treats was like these blueberry muffin type treats, dude. And when I opened that, I'm like, God dang, man, it smells like Grandma just made blueberry muffins, dude. Like, what's
Yo,
going
Hive,
on?
I know the diabetic diet's not the best, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Like, is
I'd
this
rather
what
be
it's
a
come down
vegan.
to?
I was like, yo,
I
this
have
dog food is looking really good.
The dog food, I don't know, but I've actually tried dog biscuits before to see what they taste like.
Did
And
Lorian
they're-
force you to do it?
They just taste the same. No, it was a long time ago. My friend was. What?
I was like, so it wasn't
tried
a
dog
delicacy.
biscuit, like,
Yeah, my friend was feeding his dog, and I took one of the dog biscuits up, and I smelt it, and I was like, oh, that smells really nice. So he said, taste it, and of course I tasted, and I was like, that's not bad.
Sio Connor. I knew you was an old dog at heart.
Yeah. Not bad at all. Ingrid is back, and who else did I see? Oh, Lorraine. Yeah, Lorraine's home from work. Finished work. She's not home yet, so can't wait to see you. Hope you had a good day.
So, did you roll over after you had the biscuit? And
Yeah.
Can we scratch that
I
belly?
had my tummy rubbed. Yeah.
Did you have an urge to go for a dump in the garden or something like that?
I thought that was just an everyday occurrence, man.
That happens all the time.
I was like, how do you think it says flowers stay fertilized, man?
Or
Not
just
what
give me a
time,
wardrobe.
to kill them. Don't let Si near your rose bushes, folks.
He's feeling a little thorny.
Yeah. So the other thing I want to talk to you about Hive was the room. So how's the room going at the moment? Because you've one of the biggest Lego rooms I think I've seen in a long time. It's nearly as big.
Yeah.
It's probably bigger than Brickheadz.
No, I think he's got me beat a little bit, honestly. But it's close. Yeah, no, I humbly admit I'm definitely in the high percentage, like the top percentage of people that have like insanely big Lego rooms. It's awesome. I filled it up a lot faster than I thought I would.
Yeah.
But it's gonna get a lot fuller because I went ahead and decided I need this section. I need this table and my drawing table for my studio area. Okay. Now that can move around in different spots on this side of the Lego room. I still haven't found a permanent spot. It might be this, but I'm thinking maybe over by the Boba Fett display area. But the rest of the room, besides shelves, I'm just gonna fill up with tables.
Yeah,
and just have like just an insanely big Lego city world. I mean, because I got more forest right now than anything. So yeah.
I think it's cool, awesome. And the minifigure, you didn't really have a big minifigure display before, did you?
Yeah. I've always had a pretty deep, so Mrs. Hive bought me this one first, and then I was like, oh yeah, I need a bigger one. So she got me that one. I was like, oh yeah, I need a bigger one. So then she got me that one.
Oh my God.
And I don't know how many minifigures I have, man. Honestly, and part of it's because I don't keep track when you buy sets. And I bought so many big, huge bins full of Lego that have just all kinds of minifigs in it that I just have no idea, man. Between just in boxes and bins, out in the forest, in the city, and then on these display cases, like dude, there's like 500 minifigs behind me, roughly.
Wow.
Like I kind of count. I didn't count them like
That's
exactly.
wicked, man.
But yeah, I kind of like roughly like 10, 20, 30, and yeah, there's like almost 500 back there.
Have you heard of a Brickheadz account that will give you the exact number?
Dude, I really should do that with the amount of Lego that I got.
I have done that. I've done that.
I
think
really
that,
should.
Like for myself, I think I'm at 2,400 minifigs, but I've also been collecting for like 8-9 years.
Yeah.
And it might sound, I don't know, it might sound kind of morbid, but I honestly should do it even for Mrs. Hive. So if something ever happens to me, she would have an inventory of everything. I mean, because I've already told her. Well, I've already told her.
I don't want to be morbid, but here's what if this happens.
No, seriously, like I've already told her if something happened to me, like a couple different people to reach out to help
I hope
her.
I'm on the list.
But
I'll sell everything.
She's still in the frame of mind. She's like, I'm just gonna sell everything at once. I'm like, huh? Yeah, she's like, yeah, like $500. I'm just gonna sell your collection. Like, huh?
Oh my God.
Everyone's thinking,
I was like, what are you talking about?
Just give her my email address.
Yo, everyone's about to hit up Hive's wife. They're like, hey, just so you know, put me on back.
Hey, yeah. I hear you like Funkos.
I hear you like Wonder Woman Funkos.
Dude, you should
called
see her.
Funkos.
You should see her Funko collection now, man. It is insane. She has so many Funko Pops now.
Hive. Did she get the die-cast Wonder Woman?
Was that the one with the glitter or the sparkles or whatever?
No, it's like metal, and it comes in this like padding.
No,
and
no,
really.
See, so because this is her with Pops, okay? And I imagine it's like us with a lot of Lego. So there are some that she will get as soon as she sees it, she wants it.
Yeah,
she'll get it right away. She'll order it. You know what I mean? If it's a pre-order, she'll pre-order. You know what I mean? Then there's some that she just knows she doesn't want, right? Just clearly doesn't want it. Then there's some that are in the middle, and she can't decide. And then the next thing you know, it's like it's already retired or passed or whatever. Now it's on the market for like $50-$60.
Yeah.
And then she's like, God dang it. Then she's like trying to make a decision, like I should just buy it now before it gets even more expensive. The good thing on her side is like her main forte is Wonder Woman Pops. And there are some at Golden Value. She's probably got a couple of the most expensive ones, but they're not like other ones where they can just freaking skyrocket for whatever reason. I've got some. Actually, I'm getting ready to sell some stuff just because I'm trying to lighten my load around here, just with Lego and Pops. But there's some that I was gonna flip anyways, like just kind of like special ones. I just haven't got around to doing it yet.
I saw Moments Magic popping in there. Just want to say hello. But yeah, no, this pop was cool. I mean, they've made 3 metal die-cast pops so far. So one was I think it was Batman, Captain America, and Wonder Woman, and they only lasted about 10 minutes on the Funko Shop. But we've got a Funko store Ireland website or Europe website, and I swear they last much longer here than they do in the States for some bizarre reason. But I really wanted that die-cast one. It was €60, $60, same thing, and it was gone. I had my eye on it, and it was just gone. So definitely want the next one.
So another reason too is like I'm never going to completely give up Funko Pops or Lego or anything, even if I were.
That's what they all say.
But I've really been eyeballing models lately.
Models?
Yeah, like especially.
Are you married?
Especially this Bondi Razor Crest one, man. Oh yeah, all right. I'm always.
That was a letdown. Showing his age now.
But
die-cast models.
but I'm like, dude, I can't. But not just models, but like statues, like busts, just like replicas, lightsabers and helmets, and I really want to get some of that stuff. You know what I mean? But I can't mess around with anything else.
Yeah.
Spread too thin.
Are we talking about spoilers for yesterday's show yet?
Oh,
no.
Oh boy.
No, I think we'll talk about that off screen because.
Oh, did you see? I wore my Book of Boba Fett shirt.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But
yeah,
so cool.
I definitely got some words about Boba Fett.
We talked about them because I think Tech does his No Holds Barred one tomorrow, and I think there's still people that don't watch them yet, and some people bizarrely are storing them all up to watch them when like probably watch them on the weekend now because it's all over. But I used to do that, but I can't do stuff like that anymore because we're on live streams all the time. So I used to love keeping something like that, binge watching it, and it's like a gigantic movie. But I don't do that anymore. But yeah, no, we'll have to talk about that off the
I got it all spoiled to me, but I just didn't care. I kept going to streams that said spoilers here, and I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm like 3 episodes behind, so
the best episodes.
I know. Here's the thing. I always thought it was okay, but like I was too busy watching like podcasts on how to grow your YouTube channel or invest in crypto or to create an NFT, like all this stuff. I just haven't been like watching a lot of shows, and then watching The Masked Singer or or like so.
The Masked Singer UK is on at the moment over here. It's really good.
Good.
I just love The Masked Singer in general. It's like so fun. It's like a guessing game. I know like our new season starts in March, but I will just go back and watch old episodes, even though I already know who's behind the mask. But it's like, oh wow, this basketball player can actually sing. This is crazy, you know. So
it's weird, isn't it? Like, I mean, when we're watching, we're guessing on who they are and stuff, and you know, we've gotten some so wrong, like so wrong. I even guessed one was a woman. It turns out it was a man. So like, it's so wrong.
I know, like for me, one of them that were like in the USA, one person that was on was Gladys Knight, and her voice is so iconic. You just pick up on it. You're like, yo, that's Gladys Knight. You know, how does everyone not know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it show's pretty popular.
I love it.
The other weird one was the Masked Dancer. Was that what?
Yeah,
the mask. It was really good, but like, how do you guess who they are? Like, I mean,
yeah, that one
seriously.
was different. That one, like, I got like 3 episodes in, and I don't think I really liked it. I think like, didn't they have like JoJo Siwa on there, the little kid? And I'm like, I don't really care to see a kid dance in a dinosaur suit, you know. So
I think she's 18 or 19.
I
now,
love the costume though. Sorry, that costume.
costumes are
What was it? The rabbit mech.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Oh man, that is such a cool costume. Like that must have cost thousands to make that.
Yeah, that was
they're
so
beautiful. They do a great job. Like I've kind of caught some of the like international ones, and like the costumes are always like the staple of it. Like you're like, wow,
Yeah, they're very elaborate.
Yeah.
Ingrid wants to know, am I related to Joan O'Connor from Galway? I'm not. Ireland is, yeah, most people know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. So you never know. But most O'Connors are related, Ingrid. But I don't know that lady. Maniac for Bricks says, could be the same last name, but not a family connection like Smith or Johnson or anything. Could be very distant. Or coincidental. And people are saying hi to Lorraine. Lorraine is home wearing a red t-shirt. What's that about?
It's actually a white t-shirt covered in blood.
He said it's a white t-shirt covered in blood. Did you kill someone?
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube, we're only joking. Stop. Don't turn me yellow. It's a nice t-shirt. It's for a charity thing they're doing.
Yellow. Is Lorraine there with you?
Yeah, she's here. Say hi.
Hi.
Lorraine in the house. I know you can't hear me, but hello.
Hi.
BFAB said hi.
I know you can't hear
I
me.
said hi.
Hi.
Lorraine, how was work?
I can hear Greg.
She said, I can hear Greg.
That's because Greg's loud, okay?
I think people in Iceland can hear Greg. And not the shop.
Yeah, BJans.
Mama Lego says, BFAB behave.
Oh, is he being bold?
I'm innocent today. I don't think I've done anything
We
too bad.
don't want people to behave.
Yeah, he's a good boy. So Greg, how was your day? You're working mad kind of shifts.
I got in. I had to get in early. I even got in early. I got up this morning and my train was cancelled. One of the first things I do is just make sure the train's running. My train was cancelled, so I was like, oh my god! I could just about make a train if I was really quick, and I did. So I got into work 45 minutes early. So I was in the office this morning, just gone 7, and I just did a long day, really, to be honest. It was a good day. I'm at home tomorrow, so that's quite nice.
Good.
But yeah, it was just a really long day. But it was a good day, very productive. But I've done nothing other than work. Get home. We did a Lego live stream last night. Gone to bed, got up, come home, and here I am. This is it after a day's work. So this is a nice thing to do. And actually, I've got to leave it earlier because I've got a meeting in less 20 minutes with Bods over in Atlanta. So otherwise, which is a bit of a weird one. It's a one-off. And I'm on call this week as well. So it's one of those ones where I can get a call at any second. But yeah, so luckily it doesn't happen. This is like one of the first times it's ever actually clashed with a live stream. So
that's just not good enough. Only joking. That's life. That's the way it is. Everything is like returning to normal. People aren't at home working from home as much. But a lot of people are, and they're quite lucky because in Ireland they've brought in a law where you can actually request to work from home. Because a lot of things have changed, childcare, stuff like that. And I mean, there's lots of bad things happened as well, like abuse and stuff happened. So people have left people during the pandemic as well. So there's different dynamics now. So they brought in this.
I didn't know too much about that, if that's the thing. But yeah, the thing is, the weird thing is, because I got promoted during the COVID stuff and things like that, so I'm actually able to work from home more than I used to. Because don't forget, go back 2 years ago, I was working in the office all the time, and now it's become a thing. And I should have been working at home 3 days this week, but I've gone in another day. I mean, the nice thing about going into the office is you get to drink really nice coffee. You get to see London, you know, in all its splendor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
we were watching what's it called? Celebs Go Dating. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. BFAB. It's a show, a UK show, and celebrities date people from the public. But it's based in London, and myself and Lorraine went there in 2012, and they were shown parts of London, and it just gave me this warm kind of butterfly feeling in my stomach because it was just so amazing. I love London. I think London is amazing. And I was, oh my God, Lorraine, it's so cool. I mean, how do you feel when you look at it? And she was like, nothing. And I was like, oh, great. The romantic trip we had away for your birthday was just nothing. So yeah, but it's a great place.
I love London. I've been to a lot of the biggest cities, the loveliest cities all over the world. And London, I mean, I will be biased. London is my favorite city, and close second is probably Havana, to be honest, in Cuba. I loved it there.
Mrs. Hive loves London, man. Yeah. She's been wanting to go back. Like, she's been there a couple times, I think.
Yeah, man. I need you to come over. And there is an outside chance I might be going to Florida in May, I think. So yeah, a very outside chance, but you never know. So, but I'm definitely going to go to America next year to see my brother in Boston, and I'm going to try and maybe see if I can tie that up with Lego Virginia, and then I can swing by and say hello to me old buddy Hive.
Well, and plus, I'm in between Boston and Virginia, so you definitely, stop by.
Dude, if there's some form of transport to get there, I'll get there. Don't worry about that.
Shit, man. If you're here, I'll come get you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you at the airport, guaranteed. He's like, oh, sorry, I don't know where the airport's at. I hope you can find an Uber.
I'm gonna have a big sign that says London Bridge Bricks, so you know where your ride is.
Yeah, man.
BFAB, have you met a Hive in real life?
I have not. Unless you count the day I popped outside his window
when he was stalking me.
Yeah.
No,
I guess
we have not met in real life.
Oh.
I feel like we just missed each other though, because I'm pretty sure he was at Brick Fair, Virginia when I was at Brick Fair, Virginia.
Yeah, I think so. I think 2019 or 2020. Times are blending. I think it's 2020. I don't know what it was, but I know we were there the same year. We were talking about it like the first time we ever.
Yeah, because I was at a few of them before I started the channel.
Yeah,
like when I came out of my dark ages. But I was still going to Baltimore Comic Con because we went to Baltimore Comic Con every single year. It was like a tradition for us. And then as like my daughter got a little older, and I don't know, we just kind of didn't go as much. And then once I got out of my dark ages, and then I found out about, like, it wasn't just Brick Fair, Virginia, but there's also Brick Fest up here as well. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, this year I'm going to Chicago, but after that, I think that I don't plan on going to any more LEGO conventions in the future. I guess it really depends who's going, but like, honestly, when I'm at LEGO conventions, I'm just bored 90% of the time. Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know. I was talking about this, I think, last night, that I know people had mentioned, Chicago kind of thing, just like, maybe other ones and stuff like that. But I didn't know anything was like solid. I thought like Virginia was like solid, and then I found out like Tech and Holly and Claire and Sam, like all of them, like they're going to be at Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I'm going to Chicago is because it's so close to me. If it wasn't close to me, I wouldn't go.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, and Mrs. Hive and I were going to go to Chicago before COVID hit. We were going to make a big trip out of it and see the city and all this stuff. But now I just don't know because of certain situations going on and everything.
We've got this weekend. We got London Brick Festival on Sunday. And there's going to be a load of us meeting up on Sunday. So a few people are going to be on including a couple of people on this panel here, folks. We're going to have people on the panel tomorrow that are actually going to the London Brick Festival, and because I was going to do a vlog on it, I just never got around to actually knitting all the bits of footage together. So I've pulled together some of that footage, and then we can talk about Brick Festival, what we expect, what we'd like to see, what we'd like to do, who we'd like to see, and I can show little clips of footage from last year's one, which was only in October or something like that. I'm sure it was October last year.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be quite nice, actually. It's going to be like a little build-up one. The Brick Bods are going to be there. All right, Carrie, how you doing? So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot.
Hi, Carrie.
Besides making very prominent the Carrie, making sure it doesn't say Kerry.
Don't want to get in trouble.
Did you watch the last few seconds of last night's stream?
I did. I don't know how people don't think we should be in a home or something.
Old people's home.
Oh no, we're a bit nuts. It's all good fun though. It's all good fun.
Funny. It was funny. It was ridiculous, but it was funny.
Everyone's talking about chicken wings. So Super Bowl is on this Sunday, is it?
I was talking about chicken last night, man.
Yeah, so City says there's a shortage of chicken wings and chicken drumsticks or something. Moments of Magic is saying that there's been a shortage since before COVID.
I'm gonna start selling chickens now. I'm gonna start my own chicken slaughterhouse as a vegan. So.
Oh wow, that'd be something,
dude. How are we short on chickens? How are we short on chickens, dude?
Yeah.
It's not like they take 10 years to grow or anything, man. It's like, how are we short on chicken? Because this is what I was talking about. Like,
HIVE, Americans equal fat equals they eat probably 10 times the amount in quarantine, which means more chickens must die. Which means
we should have seen that coming. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to make more eggs.
I just can't for the life of me understand why certain things are expensive.
HIVE, this is confirms us Americans are fat as heck. Sorry to all the Americans that are fat as heck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lead the march into obesity. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, America is up front with that. Yeah.
I don't know. Some of those kings in England, they were quite chubby. Henry,
I figured that's where we got it from. Was from you guys.
Hey, don't blame us. Your McDonald's and your KFCs and your
all McDonald's stuff. I've never eaten at McDonald's, but I know stuff are like probably made of like dog crap and like legs, you know.
Yeah,
dude, I love Kentucky Fried Chicken coleslaw. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like what?
Yeah, we can see that.
KFC coleslaw.
Coleslaw? You like coleslaw?
Man, coleslaw's good.
I hate it more than anything else.
He thinks coleslaw's healthy.
Yo, my friend's like, yo, eat coleslaw. I'm like, no, I'd rather eat dirt on it.
Even the vegetables from KFC are bad for you.
Yeah, you've got vegetables from KFC in oil just to make them slightly healthy.
Yeah.
Dude, some of the food that KFC comes up with, man, I'm like, you guys are just asking for it, man. You're just asking for it.
Deep fried yogurt and
you put anything in your mouth called zinger, right? You're asking for trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird names for snacks too. It's weird.
Yeah, you like your chips.
Yeah, no, I mean like ding dongs and ho hos and stuff like that. It's like
sounds raunchy.
It can be.
Wider doors than everybody else in the world. You got wider roads, wider cars,
wider airplane seats. You name it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get sensitive about that stuff, don't they?
Yeah, you and me, Si, we'd be able to like get one chair just between us.
Oh, you can sit in my lap. Oh, someone won a prize.
We talk about the first thing that pops up. Yeah.
I was like, usually you pay extra for that. And I'm sure you're not cheap, Greg.
Oh yes, he's dirt cheap. He's a floozy.
I'm just dirt, Hive.
And this is not really. We'll stop talking about that. I need to say hello to Tina. I don't want to take it the wrong way. Hi, Tina. How's it going? Good to see you. She says 100% yes on KFC coleslaw. So she agrees with you, Hive.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna try some this weekend. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Right,
Wait a minute. You guys got a
I'm out
KFC?
Sunday.
Do you guys even
I-
know what Kentucky is?
Yeah, man. We eat I've got a KFC a couple of miles down the road.
No, but do you know what Kentucky is, man?
Yeah, it's a place in America.
Is it? I
Yeah,
don't
there's a
know.
place in
Yeah,
America.
that's right.
I'm like trying to make this more than it is.
Fine. You can shock that UK people are a little bit smarter than us. Like, we probably can't name one place in the UK, but they can.
Yeah, but dude, they call their cookies biscuits, man.
Yeah,
That's
but can
not
you
right.
say
That's embarrassing. I agree.
Brick Hive and BFAB? Can you guys say Worcester sauce?
What's the sauce?
What oyster sauce?
I don't know what that meant.
No,
It's like a brown sauce thing. I only know that I worked at a grocery store for a long ass time.
There's
It's quite nice.
There's one of these TikToks doing the round at the moment, and it's a guy, right? And he's
Right.
saying, you know, some things in life, it's really like you've hook, line, and sinker. There's just some things in life that are really, really hard to say, and one of them is, I need help, and you think, oh, this is and the other one is, I'm wrong, and the other one is Worcester whoopee sauce or Worcester. He can't say the word Worcester.
What oyster sauce?
Yeah, I don't know. That reminds me of a commercial back in the 80s. It was so funny, man. So like it's for some jelly or something, right?
Yeah.
And like it's this real fancy table laid out, man. Real fancy, right? And like everybody's real fancy eating their stuff, and like then their name of this whatever. They're like, can you pass this? And then like there's this like redneck guy at the end of the table. And he goes, could you please pass the jelly? It's like it's so contrast to what all these aristocrats are doing, man. But yeah, the sauce part that kind of reminds me.
I always remember I watched this film once. I've got to be mindful. And it was a horror film, but it was like a horror comedy. Tim Curry was in it, and there was a guy in it with a really funny little hand. And but anyway,
so you're talking about Scary Movie.
Yeah, Scary Movie. The scene where they're having the chicken.
I know he's got that hand. He's like,
yeah, he's going, I'll stuff it for you,
dude. I remember in that movie, someone fell off the roof or something, and they're hanging, and he's like trying to save them with that hand, and they won't. They'd rather die. They just
they'd rather die than
touch it.
Sorry, have you seen it?
I have. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah,
oh, good man.
They can't make those movies anymore.
Would you like me to serve it for you?
That was what's his name?
He does the old mashed potato as well. How many lumps of mashed potato would you like on your plate, miss?
You do a good accent, man.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Party
from
piece.
Kentucky.
What is a Tim Hortons? Is that a restaurant?
No, I think he's thinking of Gone for a Burton.
Huh?
It's a creature in a
like
Dr.
a
Seuss
gas station, like 7-Eleven.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's in Canada. So
Dude,
I thought we were talking
7-Eleven
about,
does the worst burgers ever. Like you put them in the microwave for 3 minutes. Horrific.
Yeah, you start eating 7-Eleven, it'll you'll feel like you're carved out of wood eventually, man.
Oh, someone's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that'll toughen you up.
We have LEGODANIBOB. Hey,
Danny
Danny.
Bob!
Hey, Danny.
I hope you weren't there too long.
No, I literally popped in like 2 seconds ago. I was about to comment on Tim Hortons because I was listening to the delayed chat, so you're probably on a different topic. But Tim
we're still talking about
Hortons is amazing. They're actually their own restaurant. They have like a drive-through. You get coffee. Timbits are like the best donut holes ever. That's all I know, but they're good.
Yeah, I've
How
heard of
can
them.
you-
I've never been there.
What's
How do you eat a donut hole? How do you eat that? Is it not just air?
Yeah, what is a
Donut
donut
hole?
hole?
Are you
It's the
serious?
middle. Yeah, I know what it is.
Before the donut hole, it's dough, and then it gets cut out. So it's actually like the donut part is just small.
The middle of the donut.
At Dunkin' Donuts, they call them munchkins.
Yeah, Munchkins.
Oh, that's
donut
cool,
holes.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
They do.
delicious.
I always call ugly babies munchkins. So you know,
Yeah.
I'm a different.
Everyone's like, it's a donut store.
For God's sake. Just want to say hi to Public Studs and John, who've dropped in as well. And if you're just dropping in and you've been here for a while, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe and take part in the poll. The poll basically is about the BRICKHEADZ Spice Girls bumper pack. It's a real thing. It exists. And it just basically, are you going to buy it? Do you like it? Whatever. Yes or no. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but I don't want to.
I want you to tell them what you want.
I'm gonna steal
What
it if
I really, really want.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay 50 for that. It's cool. It's a cool concept, but if anyone wants to help me steal one, let me know.
Yeah. I'll buy it on discount. I will get it because I love a BRICKHEADZ, but
I'm gonna shove it down my pants and walk out the store.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in what this means for BRICKHEADZ and Lego. Like, are they going to be making more celebrities and stuff? Because I've heard people talk about that.
Probably.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
I might know the answer to that, but you guys will never know.
If it makes
Dropping Tuesday.
money, I'm
That's
gonna
a new
say
video.
I can't say anything. I shouldn't even have said that.
You're going to talk about like a Beyonce BRICKHEADZ, aren't you? Give me something.
Whatever you guys say.
Right?
Yeah. No, what?
With the Lego branding and that, people will dish up the dirt on certain people that have been going to be made into BRICKHEADZ, and they'll be like, "Oh no, we can't make that." I mean, it's a tough line, I think, Si, to be honest.
Yeah, you couldn't get somebody who'll end up in a ditch somewhere and they'll be drunk or they crash the car and they go, "Oh, we have to scrap that one," and then somebody will be sleeping with somebody else. "Oh, we have to scrap that one."
Yeah,
and,
that's that you're gonna walk a fine line doing the whole.
Oh, I think it's gonna be funny though. Like they'll be like, "Yo, new." No, I can't make that joke. I'm gonna stop talking.
But I am interested in, like, Greg, you may have seen. Did you see the Bad Batch Funko Pop pack? So I had all the Bad Batch in one box. That's if they go down that route where they, I don't know if they're just trying to squeeze more money out of us or what.
I think they're expensive though. That's the thing. They are expensive. Those pictures.
Again, these ones are going to be really collectible. I saw a few people, I think one of them might have been Pen Plays, saying like that this will sell worse than the Queer Eye set. But I've seen so many people saying that they're going to be buying this like crazy.
So, I think Pen Plays, I always appreciate what he does. I think what he says, a lot of it has merit. The thing, though, it seems like Lego paid. I don't know if this is all the Spice Girls, but I saw one of them posted it and then like hashtag ad. I'm pretty sure Lego is paying the Spice Girls to promote the BRICKHEADZ, which will then promote it to a new audience, which then will sell wow, right? But if you like the Spice Girls, you're following them, obviously you're like, this is cool, right? But if Lego's trying to promote it to us, it's very unlikely that all of us are going to buy it. Like, I think if we buy it, it's more going to be that it's on discount. I don't think we care as much about BRICKHEADZ Spice Girls compared to maybe like minifigures or like maybe an art piece. Like, I just feel like people don't care enough to drop $50, even though it's a good deal, So
yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
I'm just going to jump in for 1 sec because Greg has to go. He has to go for a meeting. Greg, before you go, do you want to tell everybody what's coming up on your channel?
London calling tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. UK time, 2:30 EST USA time, starring Si O'Connor, Brick Hive, the Brick Bods, and one or two other peeps as well. I even think LEGODANIBOBs are going to come on in the next week or so as well. Aren't you, Danny? I'm literally booking. I've got bookings up until May 7th. Can you believe that, Si?
Wow, that's awesome.
I know for a fact. Me and Brick Hive are going to be doing a stream on May the 7th. Funny enough, which will be our 3-year anniversary.
3 years.
3 years. Yeah, man.
3 years. 3 years.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Well, I sure hope they got some good May the 4th stuff coming out.
Yeah. I'll be building a different UCS set or something. Well, we don't have to do UCS set stuff, but I tell you what I am looking forward to. Don't make you lot Kenobi. I'm looking forward to that on May the 25th.
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh God. Anyway, I really want to talk about Book of Boba Fett, but we can't. Otherwise, Si, I'm going to the Brick Festival on Sunday here in London. And some of the peeps that are going to be on the panel tomorrow are going to that as well. And I'll be vlogging it as well. I love a vlog. I'm into vlogging at the moment. So I'm kind of enjoying all that.
Didn't you fall over on your last vlog?
Did I do what on my last vlog, mate?
Fall over. The one scene that was in the rewind?
Oh yeah, no.
When you fill out the-
Oh, that one. God, no, that was one I did. Yeah, I fell out of that. Nicely represented in Tommy Seabricks's rerun as well. This year. That was quite good. London is falling. I like that. I thought it was.
Yeah,
Quite
you
good
just
touch.
gotta fall every vlog. You gotta start every vlog with you falling in a new space.
I know. Well, I tell you what, I am genuinely. I'm the same out in the big world than I am here. Honestly, it's just fun. You got to have a bit of fun in life. That's what it's about. But anyway, look, lovely to see you. I've got to jump on a WebEx in about 90 seconds. I have. Blooming Americans in Atlanta. What's the matter with them, mate? Anyway, lovely to see you all. Take care. Bye, No Leg. No Leg. Be good. No Leg, you're going to get a Lego store. How excited is that?
Yeah.
Bye,
Greg.
I'll see you lovely people tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye, Danny.
Hey, No Leg.
Hi, Danny. He's waiting for you to come on.
What happened to playing Fortnite?
He's been waiting for Danny to come on.
Aw, I'm here now. What's
Is
up?
Danny your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Greg is gone, but if you want to find out more about Greg, the link is links down in the description, and the link is in the description. Yeah, that's the right way of saying it. So go check that out. You've got his Insta, you've got everything down there. The same with Hive. Hive's Instagram is down there as well. Check him out. He does art, and he's really good. And so we've got Danny, and we've got a Beehive. You always have me saying Beehive. We've got we've got Uncle Beehive down there. He's down there as well. Check him out. I'm going to put this in the other ear, and we can get closer like this. Is that okay? Yeah. What are you eating? You eating chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in a cup.
Yeah, but I am eating a Peter Rabbit dairy milk.
He's eating Peter Rabbit chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
No Leg, you need this chocolate.
Oh my God! Look at this. No, look. Hang on.
Mr. Beast bar.
It's Mr. Beast chocolate.
Yeah, but like this. Look at this.
Or she can't see that. She made a reel, and they had like 57 of these chocolate bars. What's that?
Mystery ticket. So you don't know what is that? What like it's
really
a surprise
What's this
flavor?
one?
There's
Smelly.
the original
Hey.
almond. Oh, what's that? It's got a bunny on it. That's way cooler than Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Peter Rabbit.
That looks delicious.
Okay, you go and eat your Peter Rabbit. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. You might say hi to mommy. Hi, mommy.
Come on,
And
man.
Tanjam. Say hi, Tanjam.
Come
Blah 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 blah. Hey Tanjam, how's it going? Go for what were you saying, Danny?
Huh? About the
What-
chocolate? It's actually
Yeah.
tasty. I'm so impressed. There's original, there's almond quinoa crunch. The bars are expensive though, because I watched the video that Mr. Beast posted with the escape room, and he drops his new Feastables commercial in there, and yeah, it's like $88, but you get 30 chocolate bars and a free T-shirt. And I really wanted a T-shirt. I was like in such an impulse buy mood, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it, and we'll make some stupid video about eating the chocolate, and we'll just have fun with it. So that's what we did. I haven't
So
gotten
what
a
does the
T-shirt yet,
mystery
though.
ticket mean?
Apparently 10 lucky winners, like Willy Wonka style, will get flown out to be in like his next video kind of thing.
Oh.
But then there's also sweepstakes. So over $1 million of prizes are going to be given away over the next 2 months for like this, like a peel and stick, like sweepstakes code kind of thing. So it's a great idea. It's great
that's
marketing. I'm sure he's
awesome.
selling a lot.
He's really interesting. I was watching a video about him the other day, and he says, I mean, you just have to believe it. Like, he says that he puts literally everything back into the video. So if he makes $4 million, he'll put the $4 million back into the video. How in the F's name do you spend $4 million in a video? Okay, you're giving away cars and an island, but oh my God. If I made $4 million or euros, I'd be wouldn't open my hands.
Here's
like,
the thing
no.
I've always kind of wondered about, just never inquired. So let's say you get a car, like he gives you a car or something like that. You got to pay the taxes on that car.
Yeah.
Because
that guy
that can kind of hit you a bit. I mean, you might have to just sell the car.
Well, that guy won an island from him, and he had to pay the taxes on owning the island. And he was like, "But what?" And he had to sell the island.
Dude, oh my gosh! Because when I lived in Key West, man, I'd look at real estate stuff a lot, man, and there was always an island out there. I can't tell you how many times I was like, "Oh, if I only had like $500,000, man, I could buy that island."
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it'd be so cool.
The thing though is that it's super inconvenient. So it's like if you give a pig a pancake, if you're going to get an island, you're going to need a boat to get there. You're going to need a plane to get there. You're going to need to do you're going to need to put like actual infrastructure on the island because it's probably wild. And it's just like, Actually,
Yo,
it's very
Danny, giving a
inconvenient.
pig a pancake? How does that make sense?
I
If you
love
give
it though.
him a pancake, he's gonna want syrup, and if you give him syrup, he's gonna get sticky and need a
What
bath.
pig?
And if he gets a
That
bath, he's
amazing.
gonna want a
Look,
bath
look,
toy.
it's either
What
a
pig
pancake,
is
no
pancake
syrup,
with
or the
syrup?
trough.
If you get what was the mouse and muffin? It's if you give a mouse a muffin. Same diff.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, yo, what bougie pigs do you have in your area?
That was the bougie book I had as a kid. Maybe you had the other version, but that was the version that I had. So.
Danny's like, in my town, all the pigs have pancakes with syrup. What are you talking
I don't know what
about?
you're talking about. We would go and we'd have pancake breakfast Mondays and we'd take it out to the pigs. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
we bring Piggy Sue with us, and she'd be having a great time. It's the best thing I've ever heard. Like, give a pig a pancake. I was with BFAB there. I was like, oh my god, that sounds awesome.
You know
How
what?
does-
I'm gonna ask Mrs. Hive about that because she actually grew up on a farm when she was young, so she might have actually given some pigs some pancakes.
I hear they eat anything. They'll eat anything.
Yeah, that's why if you have a kid and you don't like him, you feed him to the pigs. You know, they'll never find anything. So
I mean, that's, I guess one way.
yeah, my family keeps getting smaller for that reason alone.
And I just want to remind YouTube that we're joking. Don't make me have a yellow $, please. It's a joke. And my accent, it's my accent as well. I'm Irish, so don't be racist either. So yeah. No, that happens all the time. After nearly every live stream, I have to go, there's a yellow $. I have to talk to them, tell them I wasn't saying bad words. It's just my accent. And they go, oh, we look at it ourselves. And they come back and they go, oh yeah, you're right. Green.
Yeah, like chill out on my accent, you know.
Yeah, come on.
I think it hurts to see yellow, but I know like streams make like 50 cents, but it's like all about like knowing that YouTube took your 50 cents.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, it's about principles.
It is, yeah. But sometimes, do you know what really annoys me? Sometimes you can see that you've made like $7 or whatever on a stream, and then it goes into the middle bit. I still don't know how it works. And then it says that you've got like 3, and then it goes down to like 38 cents, and you're like, where the hell did all that go to? Do you know what I mean? It's like you look, wow, that's so cool. It's like, oh my god, that's a bit bad. And then you look and you go, where's all the money gone?
Yeah, YouTube definitely takes a good cut.
I think they take too much. They take way too much.
Yeah, they take like 30-40%. I can't remember what it is. Because I remember when I first got monetized, like on one of my streams, like the very first one I was monetized or something like that, Moto like donated.
Yeah, $100.
Yeah, I want to say it was 100. Yeah, but I remember looking at the transaction and I got like, I don't know, 70 of it or something maybe. I can't remember what it was.
That's Moto's present to the community. Anytime anyone gets to 100,000 or 1,000 subscribers, he drops them $100.
Yeah, Moto's awesome, man.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was shocked when he did it to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But BFAB, if you're still there, I was looking. Teespring, I think, are selling. So if you sell T-shirts, you can also sell NFTs as well with your T-shirts. I'll email him. I think he's gone for oh, there he is.
So I'm just replying to calls, texts, everything. Yeah. So.
But did you see that if with Teespring, you can sell NFTs as well?
I didn't know that, but I'm going to try to become an NFT man. I've been doing a lot of research into it. So
I am still trying to grasp this thing, man, because it just feels like it's like you're selling imaginary.
Stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really educated on it, but I'm like, okay, so instead of me drawing something and either sending you a piece of paper or just a digital copy of it, what am I doing?
You're essentially, so here's what you're doing. Let's say you want to do it with artwork, right? So NFT, non-fungible token, or whatever it's called. Hopefully I'm not giving you fake information. So if you want to sell like a piece of artwork, right? People don't want the physical copy. People want now the whole like NFT situation. People want the digital copy. So you're sending them the one of a kind, let's say, I mean, you can make copies of it, but to, bring more value to it. Let's say you're selling them one copy of your, Cody artwork, right? So that person is now the original owner of the NFT. And then also, if you want to put like a commission on it, let's say the average person takes about 10 to 30%. If somebody else sells your NFT again, you continually can make commission off your NFT. Now, here's the thing with NFTs. You have to put up capital up front. So if you want to list your NFT, let's say you had to put $100 up front to list your NFT. If you don't sell it, it's just sitting there. So that's what I learned in a week.
I mean, so like with Cody, so my whole plan of action with all my stuff pretty much is I either draw something, make prints of it, and sell prints, and then the original can be for sale if somebody wants to pay for that price, or I'll do a commission piece that somebody wants something more specific. But so you're saying, like, this is sold already, like I was saying, Raptus bought the original copy, okay? I've already made some prints, I'm gonna make more. So I can sell the original Raptus, sell prints of it, and then still sell an NFT to somebody.
You can, yes, you can, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
But having it rare, like one of a kind, is going to make it more desirable, especially if it looks good. Like, I know my artwork is so unique and so different. I just make one copy, list it, see what happens, you know? So
we're myself and BFAB are in Jessica's from Lego Masters Season 1. We're in her Discord, and she sells tons of these things, and she does really well out of them, doesn't she, BFAB?
Yeah, she sells like a lot of digital Lego NFT like hearts that will say like little sayings on them, and she seems to be selling through them. So
but what does the buyer get out of it? Like, is it like you hang up on your wall or something?
It's like collecting digital currency or digital artwork or whatever. That's literally what the whole hype is around.
What do you do if you don't have no electricity?
What?
What if your power goes out?
I mean, you still technically own it. I think it's in your crypto wallet.
Yeah, but you don't get to enjoy it. You don't get to look at it.
No, literally. Here's what it is. It literally is like, basically a lot of people are kind of getting into it. It's like you own something, right? And like NFTs in some, places, at least for like some of the smaller artists, have been profitable. Like I think one sold for like $69 million, $70 million was like the highest selling NFT. And it was just a collage of this guy's artwork. So
interesting.
You should look into it, Hive, because it's the hot SH1T at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I really need to get my finger back on the pulse of society. Because I backed away and I was like, I'm just gonna stay in my Lego world.
I didn't care about it till a week ago when people were offering to pay me. People in the Lego space were offering to pay me to draw NFTs for them, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm good. I won't pay you. I'll just do my own thing. Sorry if the person's listening. But I'm just like, I can do this on my own.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
I still don't understand what an NFT is.
Yeah, I don't quite. I haven't.
Damn it! I did a horrible job. So I thought my week read.
No, I thought your explanation was good, and I was tracking. But then, like the whole concept of it, like crypto is still a little bit difficult for me to understand. And I've been working on that for like a year, and I actually have some. So the NFTs is like a whole other step off.
I know. I feel like I should just.
Danny, you just gotta watch YouTube videos. You'll understand. I believe in you, Danny.
I still have to learn how to play chess.
I mean, I feel like I should just make a shirt that says like, "Ask me about drawing you an NFT." Because and on the back, because it says like, "I don't know shit about it."
Yeah, Heather asked.
If you give me some money, I will make you a drawing.
I mean, technically, since you own the file, right? I guess you technically could, but a lot of people who are in the NFT space, they don't care about having a physical copy. They want to have the digital copy. It's kind of like bragging.
Well, I've technically done that then, because the commission piece I just did before I drew Cody was for Macro, and I actually sent him the physical piece, but I had the digital piece on a USB drive.
Yeah.
And I emailed him like the actual digital copy of it because extra stuff in it.
Yeah, so that's basically that's kind of what you're doing. The issue, though, my issue with it is you have to, at least from what I was watching, a lot of these stuff will start you at like these crypto sites or whatever. Like they start you off at like $100. Like you have to like pay $100 to like list your NFT. So you could either have that just sitting there and not make anything from it, or you're kind of gambling. It's essentially gambling, right? Like say you have a fan base and your fan base will buy anything you do. Go make a bunch of NFTs. Go be like, yo, fans, buy this for this amount of money, and they'll think it's cool. But like, I don't know how that essentially works for people without an audience or something really cool or unique they're trying to sell,
Well, and also it's again, you gotta have a market for it. So like with crypto stuff, all right? Like, look, I don't know if it's because of my age. I don't know what it is. I don't trust that shit with a 10-foot pole, dude. I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Because look, here's the thing. Yes, it seems like it's doing something, but you got to have the market invested in it as well. Because if you got a bunch of cryptocurrency, and again, I'm talking out of my ass because I don't understand a lot of it. But if you got a bunch of cryptocurrency, what are you doing with it? Like, unless somebody's going to take it as
The
Modern
I'm gonna
today,
buy a
you know,
Tesla, obviously.
I want to right? So I mean, I've seen some banks and stuff like acknowledging it now and all that, but even then, it's like which one? Because like there's a bunch of them, man. There's like the one with the cute doggy. There's Bitcoin. Actually, that Dogecoin, that's like I don't know what the biggest some of that stuff, but I don't know. And then like now this NFT stuff, I'm like, it's so weird. What is it?
I think what makes sense is making art and selling T-shirts. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
And speaking of T-shirts, Hive, I love your T-shirt. It's awesome.
It's awesome,
thanks.
isn't it?
Yo, I thought Danny was about to like merch drop. Yo, link below. I have the
No, but if somebody wants to design me a cool T-shirt, I'll totally promote it.
Danny, you know what happened last time a little kid designed something for you? I'm kidding.
You know, actually,
seriously. If anybody would like to design anything for me, from a sig fig to a T-shirt or literally anything,
must be good. For Danny,
must be good. I will buy. I will purchase with money.
I think I might.
Money, not crypto money.
I might make some. I might make some like Cody shirts and stuff like from the helmet.
That'd be sick.
Well, because I just started. The next one I'm doing is a Death Trooper helmet.
Ooh,
that's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought I'd contrast the light helmet with like something like glossy black with the thing that really drew me to it, and the Brick Council brought it up too, was the green that's in the mask, where there's like air intake tanks or wherever they are in the front of the mask. That is so awesome.
Yeah.
No, I think your audio just got really low. So just
his mic is behind him.
No, it's because my mic's up
Oh.
here. I gotta keep moving it around. That was the problem last night.
I tell you, we're telling us a secret. Move in, everybody. I'll tell you the secret.
Yeah,
But it's more like
Open Build Repeat. Open Build Repeat is here. Just say hello, and obviously Heather Moz. If you're just joining, take part in the poll. We're nearly at 100 votes. It'd be nice to get 100 votes. We're at 92, so get voting. And don't forget to drop a like if you're new, subscribe, and check out everybody's links in the description below because they're awesome. And if you don't know other people in the chat, check them out as well because everyone here is cool.
Just make sure you get consent to check them out, okay?
Yeah.
Be nice about it, okay?
Danny's face.
Oh my God. Danny, are you streaming on the weekend?
Yes, I am. Yes, I had to think about my brother's hockey schedule because that determines whether or not I can stream on Saturday night or not. We will.
You can forget about your siblings, right? Isn't that how that works?
My life basically revolves around them. No, my parents are taking a trip, so I am the legal
Party
guardian.
Bob's.
What? See what? Yeah, let's go.
I'd say parties
has been.
I'd say your parties are wild.
Yeah, I got a video coming out on Saturday that I'm currently editing. It's a bit of a party, so I'd totally love to do more stuff like that in the future. It'd be really cool. I'm basically like the party aunt because my nephews get home to their parents and the report out was that we got to stay up super late at Danny's house. And I'm like, we didn't go to bed at 3 a.m. every night. We got to bed at 2 one of them nights. So
hey Cabbage, how's it going?
Hey,
so what you really want is this live? We are live.
No,
no, I mean the videos you do with all the kids and everything is so cool. What was it the chocolate one I was watching last? And there was like a huge table, big long table. What was the big long table one? You do so many, I just can't remember. There was a big long table, and I think your whole family were there.
I'm talking about the where I had the 4 boys lined up. That table.
Yeah.
I posted something on Instagram. I put the 4 boys at a big table with a Drexler Marauder Star Wars Lego set, 400 pieces.
Yes.
And I was going to see who would finish it first. But this will all be in the video on Saturday, so it's totally like a sneak preview. But I was like, not only do you have to build it fast, but there is going to be a random disadvantage die that when it gets rolled, you'll have to do one of these 6 things that takes you away from your building focus, and you have to like run downstairs or go to jail or use one hand and etc. So I made it fun and big twist at the end. You would never guess.
Did someone die?
Someone choked on Lego.
No one died. No one choked on Lego.
Danny's like,
A few people got hurt.
That's a spoiler.
Few people got hurt, including myself.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like, dang, guys, you know, you can have a twist without injuries. You know?
Yeah, the
Someone-
kid didn't read
someone
the
used-
baseball bat war in the small print, so.
You'd be surprised how many times people hurt their ass falling down stairs in her videos, though.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
I was about to say, what videos are you watching?
With the boxes, remember? Was it Dougie was going down with the boxes and he fell in his bum? Yeah.
Oh,
See,
Yeah,
I
that
told
was
you.
early on.
I have signed the more loyal.
Actually, twice. Yeah, there was twice. There was 2 times.
I'm a loyal fan. I'm a loyal fan, Danny.
Yeah, you are. You've seen like everything, man.
I know.
I
right?
watch most of Danny's videos too.
I'm joking. The weird thing is, myself and BFAB found you at the same time. We're both in the same live stream. He was there, and I was like, BFAB, and he was like, sorry. I was like,
Yeah, I found Danny through Tyler though. Like, there was a time in my life where I had so much time where I was going through people's comment sections when I was bored, just to find new people to engage with and like sub to, and watch their content and be supportive of the community. And that's how I found Danny. I'm like, Danny Bob, okay, let me check out our channel. So yeah, that's how I found Danny. And then
5 subscribers. Wow.
Well, then I saw you, then you did a live stream, and I'm just like, yo. So yeah.
Yep, that's what happened.
Danny, have you taken? If it's a trade secret, don't tell us. But for when you're making your videos, especially that Mr. Beast one, do you practice it, or have you watched acting videos or something? Because that looks like a proper commercial to me.
Why, thank you. I do spend an ungodly amount of time on Instagram Reels and YouTube
I can
Shorts.
tell.
So I copy what I like. I copy the styles that I like with the quick snappy stuff. I love that, where you just hear the sound effect and you see a picture for like a split second.
Yeah.
And so I take that style and I just incorporate it into what I do. But in terms of when I'm on camera and when I'm trying to talk, especially with like my family around, it's so like I have to really be extra confident so that when I say something, like they know it's going to probably get edited and I might mess up, but still like Greg says he can do a one take. That's why I'm always saying, oh, masterclass by Greg. He can do an intro and an outro all in one take. He doesn't even have to do any retries. No, I just go for it. I just think
It's
about
hard to
infomercials
just do
that I
things
watch.
one take.
It is.
I
hard.
tried
Yeah,
using scripts, but I couldn't do it.
I use a script.
I think
I
there's
always use a script.
I have kind of like an inner salesperson in me as well. So I just like bring out my ulterior ego or whatever. And I just like become a different person for a short while.
You know how to talk pretty well, Danny. I think that you know how to talk to the camera pretty well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
guys, we gotta stop giving Danny compliments. Danny,
Yeah.
we're done with compliments.
You can throw garbage at me now.
And well, here's all the bad things about Danny. Where do we begin?
Well,
Oh, gosh.
I think one of the coolest things about you, Dan, besides the whole Star Wars aspect, is you're a very positive person.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you know.
I appreciate it.
Until she's not. Dun, dun, dun.
I've been pretty positive. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I've been pretty positive.
I can't wait till Danny's videos are like, this Star Wars set sucks.
I'm jaded. I am offended. I am annoyed. I'm done with Lego for at least 3 hours.
If your views ever drop, Danny, just do that. I heard it works. You might get a couple death threats, but you'll be fine.
Yeah. I'll just put a big I quit and they'll be like, oh my God, I quit what? I quit eating cereal on Sunday mornings.
You know, that would work.
Do you know what? I actually watched. It came up in the recommendations. The person had put the video up for about 2 or 3 weeks beforehand, and I can't remember her name, but she's really nice, and she's an Australian YouTuber, mainly I think friends, but it was I quit, I've give up, and I was like, oh, another one of these kind of spammy, clickbait titles. So I went and I watched the video, and she really quit, and that was her last video. I was like, yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it at all. She was like, bye. She was crying, and I was like, oh my God, this is upsetting.
I want to see somebody cry.
You said
She's
she was a
really
Lego
nice.
YouTuber?
Yeah, she's really nice. She's Australian. I can't remember her name, but I think Adorabuild knows her.
You talking about Heather? Was it Heather
Knows
Bricks?
about her?
I think it was Heather Bricks. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, 'cause I remember when I would get up in the morning to go to work, she would be streaming because Australia, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember Steve would be on her streams a lot too.
That's who I wanted. What I wanted to ask.
But I wondered what happened to her actually, because yeah, she just kind of fell off. And
How do I not know this person? I know like everyone.
you know who she is. It's just been a while, man. BFAB, you know, like everybody.
I do. It's very sad.
Like if I ever meet anybody, I'm like, well, what is BFAB thinking? BFAB knows everybody. But yeah, that's sad. I mean, do you know what it was about? Like she just like couldn't keep up with it or something? Because there's definitely, I don't know how you guys feel, but there's definitely days I'm like, I'm so exhausted. I'm like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. You know what I mean? Even though I
that's
love
when
it.
you take
But
breaks like me, and it kills your channel. You know.
It was
Well, sometimes
basically,
a
from
break
what
is
I
good.
remember, it was the algorithm change and everything. She'd already tried to work, you know, without a job and just focus on YouTube being the job, and it kept changing the rules. But I was trying to think of something that I wanted to ask you as well, Hive. The guest you had on last night, was it Space something?
Space-Time Bricks?
Yeah, I never heard of him. How come I never heard of him before? Who is he and what's he about?
Yeah, just a real chill dude.
He has two
I just-
attractive roommates.
What?
Nothing. Continue the story. I told him for a while.
No, he's just, you know, he's just a regular out in the chat for a long time, you know, and for me, it's like, look, if you're a regular out there, if you ever want to come on and the panel and hang out, you know what I mean? Like, if you've been out there long enough, like, you're more than welcome to. And I think that's what it was. And he just, like I said, he's a really nice guy, man. You know?
Seemed like a nice dude, yeah. But I was surprised that I for the life of me, I don't remember hearing of him before.
He used to have blue hair, if that makes it easier. He decided to shave it all off, look like Humpty Dumpty, and then it grew back, and now he has, you know, regular hair.
Oh, the compliments.
Yeah, no, I'm very good at that.
But yeah, he's a really smart guy. You know, he's obviously loves Lego and stuff, but yeah,
Does he have a team? Like, is he Star Wars, or is he a bit of everything?
I think he kind of dabbles in a bunch of different stuff.
He is very talented. He's very good at like doing like CGI Lego builds. Like I've never seen anyone do what he does. He's extremely underrated, but it's really super inconsistent. But he is extremely talented. So,
but he's really good to talk to. Like he just like has good conversations. Like I said, he's a smart guy, but he's just a chill guy. Like he's not like over abundantly loud or in your face, or you know, he's not like a lot of us where we're just like like
I'm actually very
really,
quiet.
you know?
I was told I was very quiet and talk more. So I know. It's shot.
Dude, I constantly tell myself to chill out and shut up, and I never listen.
Literally,
No,
when
I
I don't talk, I get messages right on stream like, "Hey, dude, are you okay? Are you sure, BFAB? Are you sure you don't want to kill yourself?" I'm like, "Dude, I was just tired that day. Okay."
That's just the way you get tired sometimes. I mean, sometimes on London Calling, it's brilliant because I can chill out there and just listen to what people are saying. And you know, sometimes I see something with a bit of dust, and you could do a bit of dusting. And but sometimes Lorraine would be like, "You okay?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, fine." Like you're not saying much. Like it's like 57 people on London Calling. I have to let them talk. But you know, sometimes you just it's okay, and I just sit back. I do enough talking on a Thursday, on a Wednesday. Oh, last night's backlog. If you guys in the chat haven't seen it, check it out. I decided to open up Luigi. Okay, so I opened up Luigi and I had him on the table. Then I remembered I forgot to download the app because I took it off. And then I remembered I forgot the batteries. How do you remember you forget something? Anyway, I forgot the batteries. So I think the whole entire backlog was put a pair of pants on Luigi, and his hat. That was it. But I had the great time. I had a brilliant time. It was so much fun.
Hey, do you know why they're called Mario Brothers? Like
No.
why?
Well,
you know what? Like their last name, is it Mario?
What?
Is their last name Mario? Is that why they're the Mario Brothers? So is his name Mario?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I know it's weird.
No, his parents
So does that
really
mean it's
hated him.
Luigi Mario?
Yeah, I think his name's
Luigi
Luigi Mario and
Oh my
Mario.
God.
Or did they just work for a company called the Mario Brothers? You know,
Wait, where'd the Mario Brothers come from? I'm pretty sure that was a pizza company back in. I'm just kidding.
dude, they're probably just like, man, we're cheaper. It doesn't matter.
That's a good question.
It's
I'm
kinda
sure.
funny.
Go on.
It's like Miyamoto. Wasn't that the creator?
Oh, yeah.
I think he named them Mario, and Luigi Mario. I'm gonna look it up.
He must have been drunk. Ian says, "Yep, Mario, and Luigi Mario." Oh my god, my head is blown. What the hell? I never knew that.
It was Miyamoto. I'm
Miyamoto.
Japanese, people. I am actually part Japanese.
All I know is if I was like straight up Italian, I definitely would open up my own plumbing business.
You should.
And name it Super Mario Brothers.
And then you get sued by Nintendo.
No, because you'd spell it SUPR.
No, because
Mario.
dude, what if? Yeah, and like, what if my name was Mario and I had a
Well, then
brother?
you're screwed. They're like, sir, you're copying our characters.
You're like, what do you want me to say, man? Like, use a different name and call my sister? Like, what?
Oh gosh.
Nuts.
So yeah, I was wondering how true this whole Zelda thing is.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Don't believe the hype.
Okay, here's what I would say, and I've already kind of talked to people about this because people keep sending me messages if Zelda's real. Because that rumor, hey BFAB, we know you have some sources.
It's not real. It's just a game.
So here's what I believe. I don't believe that rumor's legit, especially with a lot of the fake rumors that we've gotten out. But I still think we're getting Legends of Zelda. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just my opinion.
It seems like a perfect pairing. Like you've already got like Mario stuff, so Nintendo's in the door. It's just a matter of expanding on it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised that Nintendo didn't just kind of, well, I don't know, maybe they can only make so many things at once, but they didn't just hi Resi. They didn't just go all out and be like, okay, you know, Mario, we got some Zelda, we got some Metroid, you know, we got, you know, whatever.
Right.
Rosie trying to drop news that we already know. Hey guys, just so you know, basically everyone said the same thing, but I just had to go tell you guys. Sorry,
but I mean, I'm just curious as to why they haven't done it though. But
I think they will though. I think they're trying to focus on Super Mario now, though. I don't know how well that's selling.
Yeah,
because I've been able to get all the sets for a really good deal.
I don't know. It seems like the Mario train, you know, it's lost.
I think it's probably saturated now. But I mean, there's still when the new sets come out, like I see them gone off the shelves over here. Maybe Irish people love Mario, I don't know. But yeah, they do well over here anyway.
Literally, I can go into like any store and Mario sets are discounted. Like literally, I think like it's funny. When I first saw the Mario sets, the only thing I cared for was the starter course. I'm like, it's a cool concept. I'll eventually pick it up. But literally, since I've seen that, I managed to get like all the Mario sets from like 40 to 75% off. So like, I just keep grabbing them. Like, oh frick, this is so ugly. But I'm like, but it's 40 to 75% off, and then I buy it. I have like 14 Mario sets, and I hate my life. I don't know why I did that to myself.
Do you think that? Sorry, Danny, go on.
I was gonna say I would really prefer Mario as a minifigure and not as the big block. I think that would be more fun. Then you could like actually put him in the pipe and then like build your own kind of add-on stuff and make it actually 2D instead of the 3-dimensional starter course. I think that would be more fun.
I did hear that people were saying that they just there's just some agreement they can't make the minifigures due to the game, but I don't know if you've heard of BFAB, but when the movie comes out or it's near or whatever, they were trying to make minifigures based off the movie because it's a completely different entity than the game.
I can kind of explain that. So Lego, from like the interviews that I've seen, I know Justin interviewed one of the designers. Lego is the one that proposed the whole technology aspect of things, right? Because I think Nintendo just wanted Mario sets, and Lego's like, no, we want to make it more a play experience. So I think this is all on Lego. I think Lego's kind of sticking to their guns with this situation. I'm pretty sure Lego could make Mario minifigures if they wanted to, but they're all about let's, you know, do this interactive play thing, and they've kind of stick to their guns. Now, at least from what I've gathered, and again, this is just looking at sets that are on clearance. I mean, I don't know if that really speaks for itself. I mean, Mario's been going on since 2020, but it's like, I just see the crap on sale all the time. Maybe it could be because they overproduce it, but like, I didn't realize how strong the Lego Mario fan base was. Little kids like daily are telling me off. So, you know, who knows? Maybe their parents are buying them crap, you know, maybe it sells decent. I don't know. But
when I'm in the shop, honestly, there are moms and dads and their kids going around looking for sets, and if they're not there, it's like, well, why don't you have it? Blah blah blah, and they've like armfuls of Mario and Luigi sets. Every time I'm in Smith's, which you don't know what is, it's like, you know what Smith's is. You've seen the videos.
I do.
Yeah, it's like. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if I went to some stores in America, I could find Lego Movie 2 sets on the shelves. But they're like gold dust here. They seem to hang around a lot longer in the States.
Let me ask you, Sai, what are you doing with this Mario set? Because it doesn't seem like it's very optimal for displaying. You know what I mean?
Do you know what somebody said the other day that I don't know if it was in Emily's video, and the Sonic set is much better because it is displayable and doesn't take up all your table.
Right.
The Mario one is like a sprawling maze. It's just like it's like a toenail that won't stop growing. It's like
So that's the thing that's blowing my mind is like, because I've been trying to figure out the whole Mario thing since it came out. You know what I mean? I get the initial reaction, especially if you're a Super Mario fan and Nintendo fan, of course, right? But beyond that, even a little kid, I feel like would get bored of that set in a matter of like 5 minutes. As soon as you go around a couple times, like there's not really too much else to it. You know what I mean? Unless they take it and go play a totally different imaginative game with it, but. So I'm like, I don't see the appeal of it. You know what I mean? From any aspect.
Yeah, I bought my Mario and my Luigi for collectability because, in 20 years' time, people are going to go, what? Like Dimensions aren't gone that long. And people are going, what? There's a Knight Rider, there's an A-Team. And, I want it for that to play with. And, just to have, I like to have every part of a Lego team that I can, and there's a few more that I've actually discovered lately that I don't have and I want, and they're discussed. Like Lego, listen, if you're listening, Belleville dolls. I want a Belleville doll. They look horrific, but I want one. They're so scary. Oh my god, have you seen Belleville dolls?
They have to go by now, so
Yeah, they're cheap. And they're scary, but yeah, no, I want to have one set of something from every single Lego team. It's not hard to do either. But
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If it would be really, I think it would be really cool if like you had like big enough tables and stuff's all spread out and you could hook all of them up. But even then, I'd be like, once again, I go around once or twice. I'm like, yeah, that's about it, man.
It'd be a dust collector. You could put your city in there. Emily actually has done it well. She's displaying it well as a kind of a Mario world, but it's like not loads of bits all over the place.
That's kind of like what I did with some of the stuff I had, because I took the pipe. I need to get another pipe piece because I put one pipe piece like in the forest and I wanted the other one like in the city, so you could kind of travel into it. But also like I think it was a graveyard one or whatever with the ghost. I took a lot of those elements and infused them into my graveyard. But beyond that, yeah. But I know what you're talking about with Emily Ross and I were talking about it not too long ago, and what they did was really awesome. I don't know if they technically rebuild it yet. I'm not sure.
I think it's I think they had to tidy it up for the news people when they came.
Yeah.
But I just want to say quick hi to Ninja with the Bricks. How's it going? Tasman Bricks. And a proper hello to Rosie. Hi, Rosie. How's it going? Big Nate has dropped in as well. Cabbage dropped in. Loads of people dropping in to say hello to us. It's 25 to... I'm going to wind it down now, guys. I've had one of the best nights in a long time. It's freezing out, but I'm roasting, and that's a good sign that I've had a good time. So we will let Hive tell everybody what's coming up on your channel.
Some more drawing streams. I am getting ready to start getting a script for my next stop motion, get that out to people that are going to do the roles for it. So everybody see me progressively working on that over probably the next month. And I got some more updated videos coming soon as far as like the Lego room goes, and the forest and the city and all that stuff. And I'm gonna have a lot more free time on my hands, so I'm probably gonna be streaming a lot more. Everybody's gonna see me at times they've never really seen me before, like today. So yeah, we'll see.
We get to see more of you, Hive. I am disappointed. I was trying to get way.
Well, every day when I wake up, BFAB, I'm like, how can I disappoint BFAB today? I'm like, all right, let me get on side stream. There we go.
Yeah, he lives in your head rent free. BFAB, what's coming up on yours, dude?
Okay, so after a long break of a month, I've decided to return because a lot of people pissed me off. So because people pissed me off, I decided to make a video calling out a bunch of leakers and fake people. So for that reason, that video should be dropping Sunday if I'm not lazy. I've been recording. I scripted the whole video yesterday. I finished that, recorded the audio today. Don't know if I want to edit, but I have to get it out by Sunday. I'm trying to post every Sunday again so I can get back in the algorithm. Because when I was posting every Sunday, I was pulling decent numbers. So
Leakers. Dude, you should make somebody pee in their pants on the thumbnail. And then I'm gonna be like, man, I thought this video was gonna be about somebody peeing in their pants.
Oh, I'll tell you guys something in private what I did in that thumbnail, and it's horrible. Until this day, no one has picked up on it. So,
can't wait. Come here, BFAB. Without letting out all the details in the video, have you found that it is a lot of new people just leaking stuff that are fake, just wanting to get views and stuff like that? Or what's the story with it?
So, I mean, I'm basically calling out leakers who take credit for smaller people's work that consistently get credit for doing nothing, just reposting work of other people. Right. I'm calling out somebody that made a fake rumor that got a lot of traction and just made it because he wanted to do an experiment, and instead threw a lot of people that just were gullible under the bus, and then is like, oh, I guess I feel bad for it. So I'm calling him out, though I don't know if I'm going to get backlash from that because people were praising him instead of calling him out for throwing people under the bus unwillingly and tarnishing their reputation. So I'm calling him out. Basically, half that video is me going after him, insulting his website, insulting him as a person. This is where I kind of step a little bit in the drama space again, even though I've tried to avoid it. It just pissed me off, and the guy's getting praised instead of ridiculed for what he did. So,
dude, I thought it was hilarious last night when Claire was like, "Oh no, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make fun of this person for like 40% of the time or something like that." She was like, "Oh no."
It was funny. After yesterday, I was reading more of like certain articles, and I decided to even write more on the script. And this morning when I recorded, so it went from like 40% of the video being about him to like 60% of the video being about him. So. It's like an 8-minute video, and it's like people know who I am and what I've done. I rarely make 8-minute videos. So
dude, he could just think of it like promotion, man. It's all good.
Oh yeah, and I can't wait till people are like, you're such a jerk.
Hey, look, man, even bad news is good promotion. So
yep,
we'll see what happens.
Right, hold on.
We'll see how many people I piss off, but I think that some people need to be called out. And even though like I don't like to be that guy, I think I don't like what this guy did, and I don't like that people are praising him for it. So
yeah, but man, we all soaked that up like biscuits and gravy, man. Just saying.
Hey, it'll be a good comeback video.
Drama
I can't wait
good.
till I get down to like 5 subscribers, and yeah.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Biscuits are cookies for you guys. My bad.
Oh the fluffy bread biscuits.
Yeah, we're talking about fluffy.
I really want to try that. We put gravy onto chicken.
That's good too, man.
Yeah.
I put it on my turkey.
Yeah, that's the best. Myself and Nullig love gravy. I love it. Amazing.
And gravy loves you, Sai.
Gravy loves me. Yeah. I think my blood is like made of gravy.
No,
I have so much of it.
Well, we were talking about KFC earlier. I do like their gravy too.
I've never had it. Do you know what? When I was way younger, we were waiting for the bus, and we were waiting for the bus outside of KFC. And my sister was looking in. I looked, and there was a rat in KFC walking around on the cooking thing. So I was like, "Oh my god,
no.
they shut it down!" And I've never been to KFC since.
You want look real quick?
Yeah, they deep fry the rat.
Down in Key West, they let chickens run free because they're indigenous, right? Like they have like a chicken parade every year. It's freaking insane, right?
That's
but
awesome.
one day I'm at KFC, right? And guess what crosses in front of me, dude? The chicken. just like
oh my god!
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, you sons of bitches taking them chickens, man. Like, you leave the chickens alone. It's like illegal down there to mess with a chicken, dude. I swear to God.
Mad.
If you heard a chicken, dude, your ass is going to jail in Key West.
Wow.
We myself and Lorraine, we live in Dublin. We grew up in Dublin, so it's a city. But when we got together, we decided we moved down to the countryside, because the government were decentralizing everything, so the jobs were going out of Dublin. So we went down to a place called Port Leash in like near the centre of Ireland. So we went down, and after a while being down there, we saw posters, and the posters were like for the pig fair, and we were like, "Oh, this sounds hilarious!" And they had a pig race down the main street. These pigs running down with little stuffed like plushy jockeys on their backs. Like, and we were like, "Oh my god, what?" It's all I was expecting was dueling banjos to start playing, and I was out of there. Squeal like a piggy. But yeah, no, crazy. Crazy. Yeah, but no. And then they had to stop it because they said it was cruelty. But they're just running down the road. They're pigs.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The jockeys will look after them. I thought the jockeys were real people when I saw them first.
Oh
All
my
I know
god.
is, man, when you said squeal like a pig, it made me think of Boba Fett, and I was just like,
Yeah. Oh, we have to talk about that.
I know. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but I was so sad. I was so sad for that part.
Danny, do you want to tell us what's coming up on your channel and your Instagram and your this and your that? And...
Sure. Yeah, like I said, this Saturday I'll have the T-Fall speed build event video coming out. I have to think of a better name than that, but that's essentially what it is. And yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I'll make it into some very clickbaity title or something.
There you go.
Like
Lego builders
teenager
choking Lego.
falls downstairs.
Is a teenager stuck in the river?
Yeah. So that'll be on Saturday. We'll also have a stream on Saturday night. Yes, my usual Saturday night time is 6 p.m. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna build yet. So probably do a poll and find out what y'all want to build with me on Saturday. Then I've been doing a mock building series based on the book of Boba Fett, and I just released my episode 5 build, and I'm working on something from episode 6.
Oh,
so
this has been awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Somebody was just talking to me about it too yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember who. I'm sorry. I'm getting old. I can't remember. But somebody was talking about your Boba Fett mocks, and I was like, yeah, I know. Freaking crazy.
Thank you.
Anyways, sorry.
I mean, it's been super, super fun. Actually having kind of a goal so that sometimes if I spend too much time on something, no matter what it is, you get diminishing returns, and you really just need to have like kind of a time like deadline. So being able to try to crank something out each week has been super beneficial to just get building and figure stuff out, because that's the best way to learn. So yeah, I'll be building something from episode 6, and then I've got one more to finish off the series. And now that we've seen the finale, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to build. I was like, oh my gosh, I have a lot of feelings about the finale. So, but yeah, those are the two main things. Yeah, I think that's as far ahead as I have planned for next week.
I was actually going to see if you were available for a video call to talk about this, Danny. And like, I was just like, I'm not saying anything because I try not to talk to these people. We're like, spoilers, and we've done really well, which is phenomenal. So yeah, just coming up for me, I've got a video coming out after this, probably about a half an hour after we finish, unless we're still talking about Boba Fett in the background, about the Lego store coming to Ireland. But I'm like a happy puppy in the video, so just forgive me. I think I wet myself once or twice as well. It's 7 minutes of me waffling, but it's really entertaining. So yeah, check that out. Anyway, we're gonna go. Thank you to everybody who was here. We have Moments of Magic. We had Big Nate. We had Emily. We had Brick Hive. He's there. Gary. We had Ian. Both of the Brick Bods. We have had Rosie from Topic Bricks. We had Republic Studs. We had Maniac for Bricks. We had Cabbage Face Bricks. Lots of bricks. Simon. Open Build Repeat. We had Lorraine. We had Brick Queen was in earlier on. Tanjam was here. Obviously, Greg was on the panel earlier on. It was great to see him. Glad he managed to pop in. And also, Shy Time is my time. All the links are in the description below. Oh, we have the poll to finish. I'm able to remember this on my own now. It's brilliant. How many votes do we have? 100 votes. Well done, everybody. So, end poll. We'll do this really quickly. I'm not pressing on the right thing. Let's press that. End poll. Dun, dun, dun. Danny, do you like the new Brickheads? Those Spice Girls?
No. as a build, they're perfectly fine. First, I'm not super enthusiastic about Brickheads. I don't collect them. So the fact that they picked the Spice Girls, I felt was like so out of left field. Like, where did this come from? What are they trying to do? But
I know why, and I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, for our conversation earlier, it did kind of shine some light into maybe the advertising aspect of it and reaching a different audience.
So out of the 100 votes we've had, no 75%. Are you buying the Brickheads? And yes, 23%. So
What
from
happened to the other 2%?
It always happens. One day it was 50 49 or something, and Greg just called it 50-50, so I just go along with him sometimes. But yeah, so no one really from our people who are here today, no one seems to be
I'll tell you what they want. It ain't Spice Girl BRICKHEADZ.
Joey wants them, so that's good. 200 Bricks has gone, and we'll be getting the Brickheads just for GP. So thank you everybody for watching. We will see you tomorrow if you're around for Greg's stream, which is called London Calling. Danny is around on the weekend. BFAB will be floating around, and don't forget about Hive on Sundays. So check out all of our Instagrams. They'll remember to put stuff up. I'll forget, so you'll see me on whenever. Bye everybody. Thanks for being here, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye.